many others. We institute a government policy banning all political appointees and politically exposed persons from buying any state assets. We will allocate seed money within 120 days for the establishment of the Women's Development Bank to support women-owned and women-led businesses. We will launch the following priority job creation programs in the budget. The first is Ejumawura, that is the entrepreneurial project to promote 10,000 young entrepreneurs and mentor them. The 1 million coders program will roll out a Made in Ghana agenda to promote the production and consumption of locally produced goods, particularly through leveraging of government spending power. 15, we'll review the Customs Amendment Act 2020 to scrap the law banning the importation of salvage vehicles, to rescue the local automotive industry in Swami Magazine, Konkompe, Aboso Okai, and all others. 16, we'll lay before Parliament a new bill to usher in a new era of government scholarship administration, which will, among others, prohibit political appointees from accessing government scholarships and eliminate political patronage, cronyism, nepotism, and corruption in the award of government scholarships. We will make the scholarships process transparent, publish the names of everybody who is given a scholarship so that the whole country will know who are getting those scholarships. 17, we will aggressively confront that's number 3. Number 3 is not a small position. We will aggressively confront the illegal mining menace and place a ban on illegal and new mining activities in forest reserve and roll out our Tree for Life and Blue Water initiative to heal and sustainably harness the environment by turning areas and water bodies degraded by illegal mining into economic and ecological recovery hubs. 18, we'll launch the Black Star Experience. Unfortunately, the paper on creative industry couldn't be read because we've run out of time. But in there, there's what we call the Black Star Experience. It's our major creative industry and tourism initiative. So the Black Star Experience will be launched. It's an initiative as Ghana's flagship culture, arts, creative industry, and tourism brand to transform Ghana into a preferred hub for creative industry and tourism. 19, we'll commence investigative processes to purge state security agencies of all militia and vigilante elements who are causing havoc in our country. 20, we'll reopen investigations into major unresolved criminal cases, including the 2020 election killings, Ayawaso West Wagomba election violence, murder of Ahmed Swale and Silas Wulo Chame. 21, we'll initiate a probe into the man-made disaster caused by the VRA spillage from the Akosombo and Kon dams that displaced and destroyed the livelihoods of thousands of citizens in the Volta region. And we will take immediate steps to provide compensation for the victims, including those in the lower Volta, those in Oti, those in Bunu East, those in the Savannah regions, and other areas that were affected by the flooding. We'll carry out a shake-up. We'll carry out a shake-up of all loss-making SOEs and realign them to break even and transition into profit-making. This is a social contract with the people. A lot of people ask me, you're going to find an economy in a mess. How are you going to handle all this? We're going to realign our expenditure. We're going to cut out waste. We'll realign the budget so that we can create more fiscal space in order to finance these projects. We're going to use innovative methods to raise the resources so that we can finance these programs. We're going to prioritize, strictly prioritize, and select the most important projects that will create immediate benefits for the people of Ghana. We're going to put our money where our mouths are. That is what a new NDC government is going to do. Yeah, Maza the matter, Dawayina, na go de kware ezu manya munache wanda ya gwada maka soyayya ya kamata ke maka gwada mashi soyayya ezu don shi ne ana faɗi wai so mai sonka yanda zongoni suka gwada muna soyayya insha Allah ale ba mu karfi e ba mu iko mu ma mu gwada musu soyayya haka nan don shi ne keni na sadiki ya faɗi wai insha Allah in muka zo mu duka mun sani kaman zuwa Mecca ya zama one of the 5 pillars of Islam amma yau saboda kudin da ya kama da a biya a je Mecca mutanenmu iyayenmu maza da mata da yawansu sun yi niyya su je Mecca amma ba su iya idan Allah ya ba mu mulki muka zo za mu rage kudin Mecca ne kowa inda ya yi niyyar shi ya samu ya je eza karshen mangana na mun sani watan Ramadan in za a yi azumi ana duba wata ne kamun a fara Ramadan in za a kwance azumi ana duba ne a gani wata tukun a kwance don shi kowane lokaci ya zo a yi kaman waranga sun ci sallah yau gobe waranga kuma su ci sallah don shi abinda za mu yi mu kawo zaman lafiya kowa ya ji dadin sallah za mu kara za mu kara ranar hutawa guda shine ana turawa na cira holiday za mu kara guda a kan idil fitr don shi in wayan ga sun kwance yau sun ci sallah yau waɗanda sun kwance gobe su ma su samu su ci sallansu yau dai hausan Kano na ya zo sosai ba wasa ba. One, we'll put in place a robust code of conduct and standards for all government officials in line with the principles of ethical leadership, modesty, humility, integrity, and accountability. We will nominate all our cabinet ministers for parliamentary approval within the first 14 days in office. We would have named all our cabinet ministers. We will constitute the leanest and most efficient government in the history of the Fourth Republic in the first 90 days in office. We will hold a national economic dialogue to discuss the true state of the economy and prepare a homegrown fiscal consolidation program to guide the budget. Number 5, we'll commence the drafting of needed legal amendments and preparation for the implementation of the 24-hour economy policy under the office of the President. Number 6, we will establish an accelerated Export Development Council, which I will personally chair, to promote exports as part of a broader strategy for economic transformation. Number 7, we'll convene a national consultative conference on education with CHAS, NAGRAT, NAT, CCT, NAPS, SETAG, Vice Chancellors Ghana, PRINCOF, TEWU, UTAG, PTAs, students, think tanks, academia, parents, and other stakeholders to build consensus on the improvement of our education sector, including the free SHS. Number 8, we'll scrap the following draconian taxes to alleviate hardship and ease the high cost of doing business in our first 90 days in office. 1, e-levy. 2, COVID levy. 3, betting tax. 4, emissions levy. And we'll review taxes and levies on vehicles and equipment imported into the country for industrial and agricultural purposes. 9, we'll introduce the no academic fee stress policy for all first-year students in public tertiary educational institutions, in universities, in technical universities, in polytechnics, colleges of education, nursing training institutions, under our no fee stress initiative. We will budget for this, and the money will be given to the Student Loan Trust. It will register all the level 100 students, and it will pay the money to their universities on their behalf so that they don't have to go and pay anything. It will be a grant. It's not be a loan. It will be a grant, so they don't have to pay for it. 10, we'll introduce the following social intervention policies. 1, free tertiary education for persons with disability. The Ghana Medical Care Trust Fund, which will be a fund that will help the treatment of kidney ailments, hypertension, heart disease, high blood pressure, and all those kinds of things. We'll commence within 120 days the distribution of free sanitary pads to female students in basic and secondary schools. 11, we will institute inquiries or forensic audits into the following matters of public interest. 1, MPP's collapse of indigenous Ghanaian banks and financial institutions at a supposed cost of 25 billion Ghana cedis. We'll institute an audit into the illegal printing of money by the Bank of Ghana to finance the corrupt Akufo-Addo Bawumia administration. We'll investigate the 58 million National Cathedral scandal. We'll investigate the COVID-19 expenditure scandal. We'll investigate corruption scandals including the PDS, Ejapa, SML, ambulance spare parts, 13th All-African Games, SkyTrain, Kwalugu Dam, mass sets, Galamsey fraud, missing excavators, missing tricycles, illegal and inflated single-source contracts, bus scandals, and many others. We institute a government policy banning all political appointees and politically exposed persons from buying any state assets. We allocate seed money within 120 days for the establishment of the Women's Development Bank to support women-owned and women-led businesses. We will launch the following priority job creation programs in the budget. The first is Ejumawura, that is the entrepreneurial project to promote 10,000 young entrepreneurs and mentor them. The 1 million coders program will roll out a Made in Ghana agenda to promote the production and consumption of locally produced goods, particularly through leveraging of government spending power. 15, we review the Customs Amendment Act 2020 to scrap the law banning the importation of salvage vehicles, to rescue the local automotive industry in Swami Magazine, Konkompe, Aboso Okai, and all others. 16, we will lay before Parliament a new bill to usher in a new era of government scholarship administration, which will, among others, prohibit political appointees from accessing government scholarships and eliminate political patronage, cronyism, nepotism, and corruption in the award of government scholarships. We will make the scholarships process transparent, publish the names of everybody who is given a scholarship so that the whole country will know who are getting those scholarships. 17, we will aggressively confront that's number 3. Number 3 is not a small position. We will aggressively confront the illegal mining menace and place a ban on illegal and new mining activities in forest reserve and roll out our Tree for Life and Blue Water initiative to heal and sustainably harness the environment by turning areas and water bodies degraded by illegal mining into economic and ecological recovery hubs. 18, we'll launch the Black Star Experience. Unfortunately, the paper on creative industry couldn't be read because we've run out of time. But in there, there's what we call the Black Star Experience. It's our major creative industry and tourism initiative. So the Black Star Experience will be launched is an initiative as Ghana's flagship culture, arts, creative industry, and tourism brand to transform Ghana into a preferred hub for creative industry and tourism. 19. We will commence investigative processes to purge state security agencies of all militia and vigilante elements who are causing havoc in our country. 20. We will reopen investigations into major unresolved criminal cases, including the 2020 election killings, Ayawaso West Wogomba election violence, murder of Ahmed Swale and Silas Wulo Chame. 21. We'll initiate a probe into the man-made disaster caused by the VRA spillage from the Akosombo and Kon dams that displaced and destroyed the livelihoods of thousands of citizens in the Volta region. And we will take immediate steps to provide compensation for the victims, including those in the lower Volta, those in Oti, those in Bunu East, those in the Savannah regions, and other areas that were affected by the flooding. Ezu will carry out a shake-up. Of all loss-making SOEs and realign them to break even and transition into profit-making. This is a social contract with the people. A lot of people ask me, you're going to find an economy in a mess. How are you going to handle all this? We're going to realign our expenditure. We're going to cut out waste. We'll realign the budget so that we can create more fiscal space in order to finance these projects. We're going to use innovative methods to raise the resources so that we can find.
Okay. Here comes here live on CTV, Ghana's #1. Ajay. That's right. More Facebook on so much. Am I? Union will be joining. It was set. You acknowledge you. DJ Opedimo Felix is here. Could you Asempa Furniture Works? I see you. Buzer Kwesi is here. Could you Fiagwenswa joining? Of course, Ibrahim Musa. Michael Ajano is also here. Michael Ajano is Tikai Wadonko, I see you. Oyibo Boate. Sanso Anna Christian Ahiyagbe Elswa 28. Shout out going out to my man Abujan Nathaniel. Richard Benji is also here. Carl, you've lost. Abba! Ajay! Yagoy! Kunedu Ajay Waje. Benil Jerry's here. Jenny Nan, I see you. Bebacho baby out here, Frebia. Bra! Now register when I am modding. So that's how we do it on the Citizen Show. Mondays through to Fridays. We are no me no cause say no siambe boy be so de. Ghana abrabonkwa. Abraphobia so joining and Prince Kwakunya I see you. Deka David is here. Paul Bayo, Sani Kose, Alesko, Echo Ando Francis, Collins Gau. Charlie, keep coming. Abba. Nime ke name nyafane wambanye de umanye. Your Royal Majesty, the King of the Gun State. Ni takiteko churu. Ni uvane wambo de umanye. And to all my Gun people, all right. James Malfoy say I watch you live from Barcelona. Remy Aluku sends a thumbs out. The Commander Francis has blessings. Quadro Fiagbe. Stephen McCarthy was more fire. Fire, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Aye. We say good afternoon. Richard Ben just a good afternoon, my fireman. Love you. We are listening to the voice of man, indeed, the main. Tikai Wadonko, and I know that welcome back after a while. How is Nana Majako? Please send my greetings to her, wherever she might be. Ofrede Lale also greetings everyone. Hey, messages no banner. Okay. I tried it. Osi twa omanye aba. So Richard Kofi and so adjoining Albert Agbodo and so the Nidia Ababe Drew messages in the it keeps coming. Okay, so Haruna Mole also good afternoon, bro. Albert Agbodo also watching you live. Reiko Firemoney, welcome on board. Yusuf Hassan is also here. That's how we do it. Live on a 100.5 FM. More here will CTV and so you don't see a brute so much. And they have a catch gum, there's more fire here. But I said, on the cry. Okay. Salami Drew was in an more fire. Samuel Nico, only me and me. Make Sammy Jenfia 7 national before my best answer. Because me, my who said, Yatun Phony and you want to Kruma. And Crofua, one voice, Naira, so many years ago. Suddenly, they have found their lost voices and it irritates me. Yet, me both from the free fear, my better. Because we saw the last 8 years. We saw the last 8 years in our country. One more, now to me, your press briefings come on. One more, make us some your press conference, I can say. One come on. One more, now it's a reprimanding Crawford, young Tomuka. CSOs, most of them were virtually dead in this country. School unions, young Bianca, in the last 8 years. Business tycoons, ni business moguls, hodo. International bodies, international agencies. The clergy, they were quiet in this country for the past 8 years. Sabi, Imam Mubia, they belong to the Muslim clerics, they were all quiet. Christian Council, in the past 8 years, they were in this country. What were their stands? Muslims Mission, what was their stance? Ghana Bar Association, what was their stance? Agencies are now what Ghana, a Kesanka was sorry, to me. All of them were silent, and even if they were loud in their silence. All of a sudden, Sami Jenfia Samuel, all of a sudden they have found their lost voices. And you think, say, and you may be banned and funny crime, we should keep quiet and allow those things to go on? Certainly no. And then I'm a rahopa. You better come on rahopa. Because we must set certain records straight in this country. Who are Facebook Ashemami? Eric Jerry, my who? Osenana, good afternoon. Lucky Eagles watching from Atlantic Ocean. Hey, and so if you know, and ask what you're upon us. Bozar Kwesi, also Lisa Kuya Kwanza. Francis Fairborn does a good afternoon, brother. Good afternoon. Because see, it doesn't make political sense to me. How and Crawford Samba, you're trying to trap your Kruma. And so someone wants Samba, then they are quiet about it. And let me say this to end this for. Listen, learn how to protect your own. Listen to what I'm saying. Learn how to protect your own. Look, with no disrespect to all of you, because minim end this if one sorry. Look, I am not saying, and I have not said. So be when this no didn't say Debbie. We didn't say Yinema. Because Ghana is bigger than NDC. Now can't I say? If somebody has meddled himself or herself in the affairs of corruption, so be a delicate as a say, proye, during me can a dra, Only kun ye yinima. Yen kra no ntum esan say or mamanya kunti. There's no way somebody use medium way to for money, menyasa. Because Ghana first. Name when there's a click say wun we anua or what's our party in Sabi on said dan boni bia potin. Name and crofobin a pese at the Kodekituana Wayano were blown out of proportion. Now come on to moi. And you call yourself we a party folk. Sometimes when things happen in MPP, look at how they come together to protect their rule. Samijan first some way by. Now me social media and I'm going pocket of NDC guys. Samijan fi born Paris. You tell me. And your politics now full krum ha. And a 10 krum ha. And your politics and a bongo krum ha. Samijan fi ne how pa. Most anything. And Matibia Omokazaze, the president should have dismissed Sami Jenfi. Says he can't they call two gold board, no, where we are now saying. Some Crawford salary says so Trump account gold board, no, one farm one with their caught in a personal account more and saying. So or transfer public funds. I call the private account to say near Dubois this signals bureau, yeah, no one saying. So, Tenassi and I'm a ECG related materials. I confirm via to send your board chairman nibi. Yeah. To so rapenyo marking, yeah, dear, wait to me a carino, and I'm Sami Jenfi. And as a Sami Jenfi, one of her say Uncle got to Sky Train to send your Joe Gatemo a supervisor. Yeah, $2 million went your Sky Trainer, your $2 million is one. And as a major fina, or committee $58 million from Kotuamra in the name of building a cathedral. I'm asking. Most of the importing as a major fee here, in the case of the alleged $800, most of them are agradano. And as a major fina, trade camera no channel. These things must stop. Yeah, and there may be in the past. Then people have their way. No more. No more. Because yen tracing yan high and my one emperor mine Ghana ye and more Ghana. No more. Because it doesn't make political sense to me. W. Now look, let me use all political parties. Why not so quick? Yes, I want Cheska. Why not so quick? Yes, I want Cheska. Whether in public office or in private capacity. Why? And me no can say minority petition Shraj. Asia petition Criminal Investigations Department CID. Asia petition Office of the Special Prosecutor, Adentia, Sami Jenfi Akoche dollars into a minute. Such a useless mentality. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. But I'm not even surprised. And yet the same group in a demonstration said, Chief Justice, Yanin Dini, President should rescind his decision. Abra Chief Justice Obian Tache. This were the same group of people. Demonstration for the same people. And I'll come there. And I'll come there. Hey, now be home. Then you get your way to control when in government in opposition still agenda. Political shenanigans. Yan can never move on. Yan gun anymore. Okay, my main thing I'm say. Say we a public officer and a public official. Your code of ethics, I agree. And code of ethics, be an Hokra and Troy. But I'm sure say public opulence. And I say, who show wealth do draw a thing, a be and yet. In the first place, let's ask ourselves, say the word opulence, that's such a thing. We have one dictionary. When you are showcasing wealth, $800, You call that wealth? Assuming without admitting a wealth, the newly established code of conduct of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, more establishing. He gives certain measures, a be a correctional, a being punitive measures as form of punishment. One way Tiabo and think as a John Dramani Mahama, Sami Jenfiedi, in this case, we have a minority. Actually, they call, say, you investigated Sami Jenfi. Look, almost where Bebrena Cronfonso. One some as a set almost sleeps him. One some as a some sleeps him. A bit more on Ubecom Crano. That's a sebi. One crampo Niamua, Kutuson. That's a single. But they still have the temerity and impudence. Say, Omoko subject to Sami Jenfi to what? Sami Jenfi Bonia or to the make crucify first. Because I am a journalist of conviction and a journalist of principle. But Bonnie Bain put in Sami Jenfi. And so instead of attacking the matter, most of them were attacking personalities. It's afraid ye genius Sami Jenfi, Omukaswa and who, Anna Omu attacking Sami Jenfi personality Nankasa. Fair enough. So be sorry. Now also on Tia says Sami Jenfi this kama agrada. No, a grassroots person. All right, so because agrada a company to John Dramani Mahama in the last elections. Eti say grassroots ni because men Tia say yedi says kano emma agrada. The person is entitled to his or her view. But munkasemno, don't judge the personalities, judge the matter. Martin Luther King can say, I pray that someday my 4 little children will not be judged by the color of their skin, but will be judged by the content of their character. Or said in Bible, say, a day will come when his children will not be judged by the color of their skin, but will be judged by the content of their character. I'm also praying. Say and Samba, you better change the content of the matter and not the personality involved. But in the case of Sami Jenfi way, I am telling especially the MPP, you can't score political points. You know why? Fix your own internal problems. Masa, Jana nanu muti MPP, ni who MPP no, and MPP attitude se kontebe. We saw the kind of MPP our forefathers built. Not this useless MPP. Eti samuwa huodibia muntinase na mun solve MPP problems and leave Sami Jenfi alone. Because he has done nothing to warrant the shenanigans. I'm pushing Enfa. Meaning somebody pay popularity Enfa. Enfa. I'm tired. Enfa. Aputo. Enfa. Forget it. Popularity Enfa. Fuck my Enfa. Missy Enfa. Why do you do that? Just send the MPP. Na MPP for mo be sorry atia mo panyimfo no mo ntia panyimfo no mo gu party no enema ehia no mo di akire enema ehia ano mo di akire. Just thank you to Kennedy Japan osimaji me ho fi thank you to no mo fa no trawa. The same thank you to the national chairman of MPP in the person of Obren Tim osimaji me ho afrim and you are quiet. I am afraid. Party ni guru mu tenase. You must wear the cap of wisdom. No matter to money masene beya. Nyakopon be hunu mmobo no nsem hunu say na 2028 aso no masia we. Nsem hunu say na 2032 aso no masia we. Nsem hunu say na afi mu ya dane any of the other political parties. If I were you, I would sit down and strategize. NDC lose in 2016. Quickly. And I'm forming a committee. The Kwesibotre committee. The Kwesibotre report came. Kwesibotre report which church and Yama and Namsua Emma NDC a co-position. They work towards what the report said. And now Minuka say NDC is not only in power, but they won with an overwhelming supporter 50 say yes share Ghana. Huh? First general elections in 1951 basically will be anyone including Kwame Nkrumah when you such highest vote. John Dramani Mahama, you think that send this for so many young Nkrumah? Say see Gen Z's now and they don't care. Look, someone your name don't vote against you. Yeah, serious. Someone your name don't do what? Don't vote against you. Ain't it? Say only parkune to me put you fear together. Nene, me no ka say when your opportunity. Na oteswa. Esa onsu sua de empanyefo say no di akire no. Osua no di kainante. But rather you are engaging your precious time on insemu. No, how is Sammy Jemfi's case even corruption related? Sir, Siraj 4 engaging on corruption. Say wako we are honorable penyo mark in sika na say Justin Kodia ne man school fees na kofa say sign say mami apia JC Kodi Kotoduku ana Sammy Jemfi kofa na say na B boxes say sign. But me I know say more ye way because of the impact of gold board. Because look, 50 January, basic just April, through the instrumentality of Sammy Jemfi in the team, Ghana make it $2.7 billion, and that account for a major reason here, sitting a year against the dollar. So on person me when Sammy Jemfi nim emenyam. Now I wrote all the success story of what the gold board is doing as far as city appreciation is concerned. But I hear who with that. In fact, oh yeah, for the first time you have obited Sammy Jemfi. Otimika said all foreigners should leave that market. When the Nyaku could draw in the past how many years? Otimi check foreigners and him say leave our gold market. Namu pe gold amamre. It took that young man. Look, you may not be a friend of Sammy Jemfi. You may not even be a brother. You may even hate him. But take it or leave it. You cannot take away the substance of Sammy Jemfi. Enti, apeyo ma kemu calculate hu say, kwam say no ye yo. Om share that calculate hu say, send ya Sammy Jemfi ye dwuma. So man stop Sammy Jemfi okwan mu a. One here 2096 number pa. Yeah, I am a journalist. Once upon a time, near John Dramani Mahama Bayer in John Dramani Mahama 1, I'm a woman, Uncle Yeno. Me sorry, I come out against John Dramani Mahama. Nanado Danko Kufado Bayer, and no more, yeah, Uncle Ye. Me sorry, I come out against Nanado Danko Kufado, and I'm not afraid, ladies and gentlemen. Sanyaman Koye, Ewa Baywemwa. Me sorry, I cannot crash that by no because it's Ghana first. But a dear maintenance mobinye. Nisan Crofobin Kwasha Kukum and Woodiani from Messiano. When Encrofonia she, Nemo, they are trying their best in a Juma Diamond. Necrofasha Darko baby, na Omaku crew and throw at the Baba Tunkrofos. Oh, honorable opinion marking say. One chair sikada omudia obe watchina. Omu atro petition. Some the commercial Office of the Special Prosecutor, CID, Ghana Police Service. Me some cheskada omudia ombe watchina because they are all corporates. Politician ben enti ye betwa esebi ato ho no mo a. Enkamia ko ese. One we ababwa politician, but two ababwa ne amwa. Because politicians better that excuse and come me between camera. No more from where. Because me not sure say Sammy Jemfi as a person. Who be send his car. One you be yamau. And you say any okoyi woni PM and an assassin. But say Sammy Jemfi be call funeral. Mo anso na mo be ka say mo sra Sammy Jemfi ska wa mamo. Mo na mo be ka wo say mo sra Sammy Jemfi ska wa mamo. Wo dey let's assume without admitting say Mami agrada esre Sammy Jemfi ska no twifa ne so a enye Ghana fo kro ya enye honorable penyo marking we are na beka Sammy Jemfi is arrogant na ene de osofo mami oba e friend kura Sami Jamfi former ti oba e ye any gold boss CEO when you second wo mu ade wo twafa Ghana for year na beka wo comment sika so no so problem na mo ye no den mo ya nya mo den you don't do that. You don't do that. And I'm happy, sir. At this point in our political history, I'm sorry, but your man penny on answer. So I'm man penny be away Jimmy, Sabi. But what Sabi? Ah, me so man penny be away Jimmy. Then can you ube who no should get chira? Now, look, Mr. Go Quakins, code of conduct no my as part of the sanction, and you dismissal. A be a suspension, a be a forfeiture of salary. It may say on is it a cry from an class FM? Make can say a base Sami Jamfi a out of the blues. Like for want of better words, is to the extreme. Name him, Sir President Kasebia. Well, pardon and answer or 10 salary 2 months. I understandable. That was my position. Eti omu na presi ebe Sami Jamfi no na me dwene ho ana me ntiase. And we called no muswa reprimand is part of it. Sir, ubetima bibi na presidents now reprimanded. And that is exactly what the chief of staff did. Sami Jamfi was reprimanded. HKC afemasi ya kutre krata say ye investigate why. So wako we honorable opinion marking yirisika and assessing. Cecilia da Parkrumpa, you $46 million, you see. One fan where you must want to continue to get them, and then you can cause a bola. Or no problem can them. At a point, I must say Ghana Sika, Echo from a former Minister of Finance then, Ora Ken Uforiata. As she said, you made 2 Ghana for so 2 needing haircuts under the domestic debt exchange program. In the first time in the history of this country, will be upgrading the Sika to bank, higher bonds, and in the account. Yes, who be you well Sika no? I just say a buy no chra 15 years time, and you bet you Sika ma. It's my papa na wedi 80 years na. What pe Sika ko to no? 15 years time, know how many years? Now again, the amount the person will live up to 15 years time. In that state of shortage of dollar, you hear dollar here, Jumano. Necessarily that pa $100 eguni dem. And then a sad time, no, over a penny marking, 1 year demonstration. And then a sad time, no, Justin Kodia and a B, any MPP for annual press conference. And then a sad time, no, Krataya or my trust hair, Sami Jamfi just $800. It's ye investigating, no, Cecilia da Pasika over $1 million, no, one truck rata says CID, any OSP investigating. You see your hypocrisy. Who Facebook and Washamai? Benjamin na joining. Tika Suleiman Amachi. I say watching you live from Savannah region, Dabuya. Makrigo constituency. My greetings to my honorable lawyer, Shaibu. MP fire them all. Okay. Umaru Mohammed Mashaud. And also the Nidiaba. Buzer Kwesi. Or say MPP. Yakonon Gokaya. Usman Hubi was a good one. Okay. Dela Hammond was a 42 years in opposition. They are digging their own grapes, MPP. Yes, you see, me MPP Penia. And I say, and a man say, and you man quit your party. You think about Tennessee? Me against you, yes, what quite bang you bet me a fuss. I'm a party in the If I was an MPP, that would have been senior my fuss, no matter party. And Yamu Ferry and Yamu Wanga say in the last elections, Munya 38%. What the info what they say is gazetted, even if you had 41%. Look, that is the least in your own history, your political history. And then Namso, Emma Mufili, Markino. And Crawford and Mamufili, Markino home. Mentime was about the story of party no more. Ghana fought to about the Tiamosa, Markino home. Mona mo se mo ye free searches in the account e ba ne say na Ghana for anhwe sign de kodi am kasemo ye so no mo to abati am wo ye amusa mark no home. You should sit around the table of brotherhood Now, how you can make MPP attractive again? Instead of doing that, money a chance. So be at $800. W, Nessika Modi Chamon Pranum, and since I'm $800. Me say, Sika Modi Chamon Pranum, and so since I'm $800. It was a kind gesture. Say, see, I'm a back a crime, PBN one will be some coach school fees. PBN one more back saying, make a scholarship cry, me betray Skabiama scholarship. My real cry, MP, a year almost a because I see and come here, I say, what see, some $800 no ye, oh, Nipamno, and yes, or ye. Was it a tia, a memo fair? It is a year beer, also to me more than that. And are you saying, say, that young guy, 50 times a year, Juma came me through Bayer Juma Estin Kibi, Sami Jenfi, Juma Bayer, communications officer. Look, also Sami Jenfi $800. Kwame Kwati can give me $800 right now. Pate, we need $800. Pate will give you $800 right now. Right now, right? Me say, Kwame, where? Oche Kwame Kwati, he right now, right? Kwame Kwati and Fima, or back can go same to see. On why a producer? Nobody shows no man, maybe on what she said you might to our officer. Oh, Kwame Kwati, Najumano. Nobody shows so. Now I'm a Kwame Kwati here, or nobody said you might bet you. Kakrano Benyano, he will even be able to get $800. Eti Adriana, Papaya ya ebi mada. Mr. Ramo, mamu ya nyasa. Now let me move away from here. Now, me pasi me come but me ka bibi kakranfa Chief Justice issue no. But answer no, my more you got to force abaso kwame. Of course, my boss me jemfi abaso because the gold board institution no abua sidi ne papa. And you cannot take away from that guy. And I've told you 50 April Basi, I beg your pardon, 50 January, Basi April. Sika, Oma Meki in just 4 months about $2.7 billion, if not more. And it is under the instrumentality of Sami Jenfi. But over to forcing is doing well. I pray, sir, that is the kind of leadership I Ghana for here. Leadership I dream your mind for. At forcing, time I walk opposition. Maybe we can say, Ebia, Onunu. And that's what Onunu nursery. And that's what the na don't say being one. But at least he has proven. And I pray say Ebejinache. Now you have more Bank of Ghana governor no so. These are guys who are doing your man's job. Kudos to them. Of course, one time moment in Abasua betra John Dramani Mahama. Now say you do light. So John Dramani Mahamadin. It is our bois ama sidino. Yeah. So Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he tried to say anyway. Kudos. Oh, Teresa, you are indeed on your reset agenda. You empire bonus Kosua. You gatekeepers of the nation. Me mom pay my own failure because Konfu Boni Obesha and Kom se Krumono, Chronobot movie. Say under John Dramani Mahama, Ghana failure, and then this not failing. A Ghana na feeling. Na nado dan kwaku for the better so sabi se wantima anya ade ba ko na mienu a anya MPP for no anya mo e Ghana for no anya mo otimi ye bibi so a e Ghana for ne benya so mfa so eti e adwembone sa wote o man mu a obebom paye se o man no akanie no menkoyi. What you can do no say sabi no kura kanso so oni pa ko no ye ade na ni o man bi emra ana wo man mra bobra. You rise and speak against it. Odi ebisa enkrofo na eka Sami Jenfi asem. Wa mo nkyere emra Sami Jenfi afom omunya bida from the constitution through to laws of subsidiary to other branches of law. Even the common laws, common sense laws kromunya bi. The only thing I can say, the likes of Sami Jenfi and other government appointees, be careful. Be careful. Because near to Sami Jenfi any and yeme babontin send enkrofo kasa even from his own party mama who say be careful because enyo tamfo na bekun e odofo na maka say because o tamfo ma nsu awono but odofo ma nsu abenom enti so bi proku a on fa o tamfo so o be fa odofo so Sam can't say 80 politicians I am a position Miss Ramo munya careful yenti min ka mama boss so munya hwe not your advice we have to advise you munya very careful now fay moi grassroots for no some frame wa mumfa no mumfa branch executives be brave branch members be brave omna ye adwuma den ansa na party ne ba power they are the core team of why NDC is in power. Take care of those people. I know. Muntimi mo munyina adwuma overnight. Kakra. Obi de beba nopa. Obi de beba wia. Obi de beba nwumre. Esa grassroots for no so beti ase. But take care of them. And until mo PAs. Obi frau one fan no ma PA na return. But men yes as a time who opposition there. When the grassroots for no nyina nam, ye see you pa. As a way you passing will be a massa, it's just a privilege. Now I can't say, so you have to respect the grassroots. There are a lot of grassroots guys. Like a yoma konoke say, oh, my friend, we and on fire, and look, cry, you okay? And I say, grassroots, you know, hey, what do you say, my friend, pay me 1 man, papa, no return me, and look, cry, you okay? Oh, man, you are okay. Ya grassroots no ese mo so moti asini time will be in a position no se course e ba no so ye 10 a day a obenya position a course e ba no so about 200 a day eti enya practically possible say umo obi adwuma call bi obetimi afa yesu kra untimi fa course ni nyina prophet Muhammad ntimi fa course ni nyina kwame nkruma so do Ghana kra ntimi fa course ni nyina asama me ka cha say eti ese musumu ti ase say there are times ofro bi na open you don't get the person but a one more you return I mean you so Chief Julius Debra as an example for you politicians especially NDC for many positions even now kura Julius Debra chief of staff still sabi said 3 days 85 days said then Julius Debra will still return a message come on or your chief of staff he's bigger than a minister of state. He's bigger than the chief executive officer. Julius Debra is bigger than you can say an MC or a DC. Julius Debra is bigger than a mayor or a regional minister. And yet, said Chester Deng, Julius Debra will still retain your message. Please, I said you have to reason with the grassroots because grassroots for also complaining and they deserve to complain. Because Mokatram Samuel Juma. Eba obi abaye okay ntu ntimi nkoye okay enja no ye te ha yampre mamu sade nsi panyimfo se nia what twi amana fe no entiri so de bom mo ne grassroots for no na twi mo nyam de be bom obi kra de onya see wa no change the number are you serious because obi be fra da bi na nya obi na to abama onya sa position no ye man minister no wa change the number are you okay? Because grassroots ni be friend. Hey, no man ko jira wi man to banka wo ye minister. And no man ko jira wi man to banka wo ye CEO. Massa, mo be steady wo krom how. As long as some of us around, we will always rise to the defense of the grassroots. Because without the grassroots, there is no political party, whether in NDC or in MPP. San MPP for be when we grassroots for be prioma mo adwuma. As the Cobain, Yamadan for the Cobain, one of them for 8 solid years. No, you guys will take off your grassroots because we will some help. It is CEOs, ministers, I can't command you around, but I am only suggesting. Say, minimum 70 min for course nina, minimum 70 min returning messages nina, minimum what's happening about in thousands. It's a tot down for phones no PAs. Now. At least return small. Let the people also feel belong. No more who say, Munina mo party na about power. Now some kwana mo guys will come here. Almost much them so me robot. And Kwam and Nina. ma me tokunu nsem no wo mu biem na sa ma me tokunu nsem no
Mr. Okay baby me nya course pa na Mr. Ida say obe
say wonya course
o say ubisa kwame kwache $10 for the bema osisi ya
na say you can give more than that say
penny bi kra sene me ade de o kan no watwe asan
na wo $800 dey wo dey
o frame me Mr. o ti
me ba cho penny a wo send me they can send it bra na yanka $800 no was
one say we as professional journalists undercover journalists we don't do that.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Yes.
Me say kwame kwache wanyesa me kwame kwache uba no show so a ya me pray no so man juice ka but o che no nte nka obefa kwame so abecha office When Sammy and Kabeche you?
No. Oh.
No. Sammy should not do that again.
No.
I know, sir, he's kind. Yes.
Onjai papa.
What's the sense, Akomano?
Debi. Onjai papa you.
Asamana can. Akaka Krebi, chief of staff, more. Anna, Sebi, president, no, or de fari ni like I can partner in Maya.
Sir, in Juma, Sammy Jinfia,
yes.
For past 8 years.
And you know, Grandpunti.
Oh, no, but wait on for me.
And I make sure on for me. That's right.
A Juma waye. Ne Nancy Oko gold boarding. I've been there. Now, Oshe Nyama, they were out to her. Ne in Shaya or day banedi or yeno. A can't be crossed the wood decan kind. A can't be crana. Ye, CD. Enya, dear $1. And trust me, for the next 1 week to 2 weeks, dollar no. A paper for my and then one say maybe from next you going a bed around 10. So I say $1. Oh yeah, true. Because they say dollar no 12 cedis 45 pesos.
12 cedis 45 pesos.
Yes.
Maybe 2016 na are buying MPP are buying Cornell saying. No,
let me.
Was it 16 something?
No.
Check mami. And then check mami 2016. Not dollar you saying.
So
Facebook from somebody to me.
So as it stands now, dollar no.
But it just send a church will be no check what internet.
So only dollar that if you know.
Not sending them with
no, who be that? Hinti. As it stands now, dollar no air conform. CD no rising. One of the attribution bit me say. Okay. Sami agency na yard here. Ato forcing air to nyame. Then also the Bank of Ghana we governor. Yeah. So conform me saying yenka say obi anya de o. Obi a yard here. But with the dollar aspect, the CD dollar aspect.
Finance minister.
Finance
Bank
Minister,
of Ghana governor,
Bank of Ghana,
and a gold board,
any
other related financial agencies.
Yes, of course. Indeed, that aspect is going on, and a good as well.
Nasiru Gabriel said, "Na 4 cities." Debut 2016 and 2016 about 16 cities.
So, and
I'm so mantini because Father Monarch and so diaba. Wasn't it 3 cities? But I mentioned 2016.
No, I'm more referred to
2006
yes, no, I'm more referred to 28, 29.
2016. 2016 Facebook for.
Was it? Nanado can we be say during Kufuor time? Now $1. One CD.
That's right.
So just say.
That's right.
Now during Atamos and Mahama.
Ekoye. 2 CDs to $1.
No, I think 3 CD was a 4 CD. No. That voice no.
No, Atamos was 2 CDs to $1.
No. 3. We are not say all move fees no. 3 to 4.
Akufo say. No, I know. I say Kufuor time. 1 CD $1. Atamos time 2 CDs to $1. Na onua.
Yes.
And Obeka say packing the man.
We are sorry. Yes. No, we are sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
So what we are saying is Samia Yadi or born homodin.
Joe Pisa 14 CDs 70 pesos. Nanya 12. 2016 Nanya 12. David more searching the year. But your Facebook for Momoame 2016 dollar rate. Now 16 something. Abba from crowd will be like 15 something. David. I use your phone, Papa. You phone the type way. Wait, mommy. What's it? Historical then Interbank, Bank of Ghana. Then whatever. And it's 16.5. Who say 12? Yes, I know. Okay, Paito say 12. It's 16.
So, Nana. So, what we are saying, I made a man to me say, Namiadom, your president.
I'm sorry. I didn't even send 3 CDT pesos.
The when I said they are referring to 28.
Maybe 2016.
Maybe yeah, so, Namiadom, president say, Sami Asemino, case closed.
President say or say what pardon.
Case closed.
Pardon no man
so just say what fun one could like
in kind of simple sir. What fun one could be.
Pardon it.
Go and see no more.
Go and see no more.
I just what fun one could be.
Go and see no more no.
Yo to say you one with the prison. Your mom presidential pardon. The person say anka person with them based on ABCD. Menye said him. That's what it means.
On form here, MB before they don't na ko yes say.
Obianka so afom. Obianka so.
So MB before they don't na ko yes say. Bibi say.
Omo ye more than what
yes. And na aboa papu ka say minister timitam $50,000 don wa to abo ba.
Aye.
We nyina no. So na make say
yeah.
Samia yade. Nti game close. Nti am wan say minority for will go ahead and go and petition OSP, then police, then extract say you investigate for what?
Okay, but the other side in Somali, the other school of thought in Somali say muye kom, not say politicians. Sabi sika ewa bontin sa, a best suffer from crime say, any sika wa manyu, eti wakwa manyu semin. Ono na dwene se ska no what they call intisadia anka ese tinya bi baba bi,
but
instead of just the partner.
But otuma mi bisa o ejuma ben na sikenim
ejuma bi eska.
Yes, so inti
by what point are you driving at?
Oh no me who bisa me asem.
Yes,
and me bisa o.
That's right.
Omo ye ensane djuma omo ye shoemaker, omo ye at the palm, omo ye etiye. Ejuma bia no uye na uye ni ya. We are not saying say go and steal, but when you get a legitimate money, on your own for me. If I'm a politician today, na me ye ejuma na me ye ni ya. Na me ko for obi nsika.
But what if say?
Is it a crime?
What if it's $800 in every saying?
We 800 say you just we divide by.
Are you saying
12? No, say
this is 12 then.
Okay, 12. Would they have 13 points?
Mommy.
Would they find 12?
Calculator. Okay, mommy. It's man 800 times same.
Times 800. No, times 12.
800. That be my 13. So say 12.
Okay.
Times 13. It's 10,400. Not so him cry. A new 20,000 cities. John Mahama said you have to declare 20,000.
They mouth.
And no cry. Okay. And then wow, them. And no cry different.
Now see you. Let me ask.
Yeah.
Do you know the number of people Sami pay their school fees?
I'm told that he's kind though.
Yes. Every day, the birthday be obedi bia no.
Oni inyanka ne ya. My who pictures ni bi.
What you say? So is when on issue be any a die a run a die. But minority for because dollar no echo from na CD ni
agenda. Agenda.
Can say what they want to do is they want just to put it on record say abane buy na Sami and yet Sami so called charge.
Yeah.
That they want to do.
Naturally, it's on record.
Yes, it's on record.
It will show more.
They know.
It will show more.
And a fair market, yes, sir. Yes, a fair market.
That's a new one.
On an yes, sir.
Yes.
What you say?
Yes.
Young Kensis to say a fair market, yes,
sir.
Because Wakosha a binumechi
on a just could be a minister
and an OPP Sadden, and we know what you say on Jaido and Fatano. On Shimna or any 88 way. Micro with minority no on this kama so no ope reanimated oh yes
apenya make
reanimate
me sure
ope reanimated
dabi apenya make reanimate
Operanimate.
I tell for Facebook for oh you are making peranimate.
Yeah. We operanimate. It will have to do with the dollar how it did for. Is it when I say affect or man and I bomb.
Enti I establish say enye bibi potin.
Enye bibi potin.
And
Sami wui.
Enti
minyano.
Case na wu.
Mehwehwe no.
Case na wu.
Yes, case na wu.
Ya creation na beji.
Yes.
Forget.
Erika JT
Eric, fantastic man. Erica J, fantastic man.
Yes.
But my main corner me Charles Kusi Apia, encoding komo. Charles Kusi Apia Kubi, or head business and economic bureau Guta. Na say unim say Guta say at the local base. Yeah, titi niemaso.
Yes.
O say dollar no. Esi a entimi musi di ni yi.
No other companies titi so.
Baku ya na check yi. Electroland.
Electroland. Yeah.
Amatu omo niemaso.
So now also per fridge wo.
And I'm per fridge. But now me price no. Oh, that mama to me lakoto. Yeah, I'm per fridge. But me per back ni bi no. What you say?
Yes.
All right. My enko na enko nkodi nkomo. Yera yemo how yemo akwaba.
Yeah, opening.
Fache en say yemo agina homa no so ache. Mpom ti say. Yehowa dom yeho den te setwe kronkron na guta fa na muja Ghana for efa dollar na ekofo mu
me ncho question here
ni ami bisa ne se na se na mo ba bonten e ka se adwadefo entito mo ne ba so esan se ne dollar no apa form no na me bisa se so far how far mo de akiri ahwe se ne mo kan no ayadwuma
wa me ndo wa na me chia we chief in answer. And okay, last week he issued press release, and that it was a statement of appeal. Say, yeah, DJ, you who said the labor form. He didn't know what they can.
That's right.
And she say, "Akunya beba," and for soccer, you know, young party be among consumers. By reducing prices of items.
Okay.
When you say Ghana has any price control regime.
That's right.
It's here as an association. We cannot control anyone in terms of how they buy their things. There was an appeal. But saying so, yes, you who say because forest is stabilized here now. Price of items to stabilize it for a period.
Okay.
Now, a table form, no. Some prices in so ever form. They say rice. One of the rice, 45 kg.
Yes.
Was 880. Now it's selling at 750. So there's some reduction. Oil, your whole reduction. So within the commodity space, rice has value down by 7%.
Okay.
Or you have come down by 4%. It's year war. A regime say, and when you anymore, price of items will come down.
Okay. Osha and Crophobi say Electrolanda, and then na ye share when you made who said in line with Niamokain or Matiti money man. So and we pray say others will also follow suit. But let's be frankly practical. Ya wa enkrofoni bia sebita frache eniema na egu won so tomu no old stock sebi bia bra no mo kwakoto na dollar no enye 12 cedis 45 pesos bia na dollar no 15 cedis eniema no so mo ntonwi egusu gusto na guta ka so mo nteso a na mo no man di you ana
but medical factor no because say it was an appeal.
Okay.
Say what did so wait here yeah mommy.
That's yes.
It wasn't a statement of compulsion. It was an appeal. Because on say on no business no on say so ebeboa. It said in America organically with time. We have given ourselves maximum 60 days.
Okay.
Say the cost because what? Not see the cost na ho across all markets, you see prices of items coming down. Yeah.
I think so. The other group of people are almost soon kasem no. Almost that obi wa korampo ana ne ma no kofa free port Togo ana obi nso ekra free amano ne ade nti nka bia ko se wo mu nyina ba bi o mo fa ne ma no enyepe.
That's right.
Enti ko ba se biti so na so man so a na omo no beye nipa bonefo ewo yenim sen krofo no nkasa ebe na wo ho.
We said market, there's what we call market forces.
Okay.
That control prices. So it's demand and supply. Say, you know now only back near to a year back. Now we're making the prices so because if you have a coffee to go. And I also offer free when I say one and the minimum price from there to my dear. You obviously will fall in line by also reducing your items.
That's right.
That's the first of market. And no one can control it.
That's right.
But what you say.
That's right.
What we are saying is that yes, a small window of opportunity for businesses. The reason the meet me near man temwa. Meet me up for fun near man go for say. No must stay competitive. But say make us a chinchina. Media minimum maswa. Here and so my dear. You'll be pricing yourself out from the market.
Obian super so tadefo.
But what I say. Now the economic ramification is this. Say what to nemaso near turning 10 temawa. First of all 10.
Okay.
I can say who holding on because who should say to be Lucy in terms of Canada control, you know. But what I say. So yeah, and to think you and take advantage of this economic danger. Near free and star. It means that inflation will show. It means that government have to go and borrow. It means that you can do business every bank. Better control because inflation control. But what I say, so we will go back to ground zero. In economics, something must be given. Sometimes someone must also sacrifice for the general good of the economy. I also benefit tomorrow.
Okay.
That is the only appeal that we are giving to business.
Adena Guta and call for local growth. Make local growth. Of course, one major contribution to Nientia. Yeah, you see the no depreciating against foreign currencies. You know him say yeah import-led economy.
Yeah.
And as an import-led economy, ube here say what the city bebre bakwasa $1 kakrebi and sana wakra. And when you do that, it has adverse effect on your currency near there. And you as Guta will contribute to major stakes to this. And I don't advocating more of local industrialization in the account because all along for so long they be about local city depreciation here there. Meanwhile, anka you localize your economy. And can you say just last year you had $3 billion and a kakra in near my yenum equimu. In Coco frozen chicken alone, the least they cry about $300 million. And good I'm contributing largely. It's more on you can say you Anna.
Mommy making this statement. Our economy is a trading economy. And our trading economy, about 70% of our trading economy is managed by foreign companies. So in terms of importation, local businesses are doing between 20-30%.
That's local business?
Yes. Majority of importation
is
foreign companies. But what I said, notwithstanding, as an association, our ultimate objective is to move to industrialization, manufacturing, a process. When you be a manufacturing company, it didn't come out. I said, once upon a time, I was a trader. It's a process. But every economy needs a manufacturer and a trader. Because after manufacturing, you need traders to sell for you. That's what I say. So that balance, of course, we want it. But to go into manufacturing, there are a lot of challenges. We are still engaging government to see how best we can address some of these challenges. Cost of production is very high. Cost of borrowing is high. Utility bills are very high. Labor challenges are there. We want to gradually solve some of these problems, so we encourage more businesses to get into manufacturing. For us, we believe that's the way to grow our economy.
Say, you say guta, Emma abayin in Fatuhubi, and I say one share abayin in crime. Ewa adisuyahu sembia, dear potting. Now, betty me a catcher abayin, send a bear, and cover sebi 3 months later, 6 months later, because CD dollar fluctuation in and pempino because of dollarization, you tell na enquire cosmetic, na you stabilized currency against hard currencies. At the end of the day, now to say, abayin ye, omunkosonye, and omfen count, name to have a stabilized economy.
On top of that, government promised to consolidate its fiscal policy and expenditure should be maintained and sustained. With himself, government has reduced its taste to borrow from the money market. That alone sends good signal to any investor. That will bring in forage. So the influx of forage also helps in the stability of our currency. True. The CNMA doing see the name coming $, pound, euro, not so much. Obviously, we have some people who had already invested in forest businesses.
Okay.
They are bought in the black market.
Yes, black market. You too.
Money business English. Also, money mocha. It is a mere business. Let me call bank. Let me see me create transfer. I say Bank of Ghana. And making sure say bank has enough forest to meet my demand.
That's right.
That will bring confidence that what is happening is not cosmetic. That's the call bank. Let me bear transfer. Let me $, no, me pound, no, me euro now. I will have no other option
than to visit the black market.
Than to go to the black market.
Very well.
No, I feel which not create artificial shortage. And demand will start going up. The moment demand for forest goes high, our city strength will also weaken. It's the availability of forest for local business transactions must be there. That's what you say. 3, it is also important. Your cost over for black market, I say guarantee. It's part of us. Government should find ways of integrating black market into our forest regime.
Hey.
No, it's me manage you or more.
Now, in the first place, how can government constitute an illegality? Because black markets, in the first place, the laws of our nation frown upon it. So how do you expect government to integrate them?
Let me tell you something. From time immemorial, government upon government have tried to fight black market business. They have not been successful.
Because they don't want to be successful. But
I'm coming.
If any government wants to clamp down on black market, they can. We are serious.
It's just like Galamsey. Because it's a cartel business.
That's what I'm saying. So well to Galamsey, how bad they are fighting Galamsey?
Don't fight, you can't fight the mafia. If you can't fight them, you look at how you can regulate their transaction, their operations, so that you know how you can manage their transaction.
Sir.
Within a certain legality.
Sir.
Yes,
is it fair to disagree with you on this?
Why not?
Because
my opinion.
Yes, so in as much as I respect your opinion, I mean, say your mind, now we have, all the states security apparatus, now yakase, because we can't fight, for instance, armed robbery, so we must integrate armed robbers, for instance, into the fabrics of our society. Because we can't fight prostitution, we must, legalize prostitution. And you fight a black market. So we must integrate them. What kind of a country would we be building then?
Happening.
Mira.
When we are talking about the economy, it's different from the social life.
Okay.
What can make and unmake the country is what we are talking about. Over the period, they have become part of us. Businesses, we patronize their services. What are you talking about? So far as we are patronizing their services, it is right to regulate them, therefore engage them. It will help you as government to understand how they are able to get in forest into our country when at the time when there's even a shortage within the commercial banks. And to engage them, understand them, see how you regulate them. You see, I once said that the challenges we saw almost 8 years ago was about how we handle the galamsey issue. Because it's a source of livelihood to some people. And it was feeding into our economy. So if people are engaged in illegalities or illegal mining called galamsey, maybe they are doing that ignorantly.
Okay.
You're supposed to engage them, educate them, regulate them, so you can manage how they operate to reduce its negative impact in the environment.
Very well.
But if we don't do it that way, and you want to fight them, more than 20 years, we fought galamsey. What has been the result? But if, government want to engage those within this space because they have direct correlation to economic development. No, how you can regulate them, we'll be good to go as a country. By extension, that is why we are calling that if it's possible, don't send task forces to black markets. It's a waste of resources and time. But see how best you understand their business and introduce some legal instruments to bring them into the mainstream forest market and regulate their activities.
Okay, on that call, Mami Misal, last one on that call, Fase, whether or not it's right to integrate a black market. So, like we're saying, one plethora of examples, and I think the galamsey example is fantastic because then they keep on destroying the forest in the so if they are integrated now, your caution when your mom education about why I'm yet me and your any acquire to back. But yeah, are we not going to have an influx of dollarization like in our country? Because even in Bank of Ghana, you're afraid be crowding out. They find a way to get some of the monies back to Bank of Ghana, and yes, sir, inflation because in the first place, one more a war that enclave nankasano. Yeah, mom, akwenya krano dollar no de begum. It's when we integrate them officially. Inflation and cost in the long run, knowing what the black market can do.
There is so much supply of forest in the system. The demand of it will come down, and obviously the value will come down,
and that will have adverse effects on our currency. And
how it obviously will give the city strength.
Rather,
okay. The gains you are seeing in terms of city strength is because government is using gold as a store of value for our international transactions. Therefore, demand for forest have gone down. Seriously, we need to have a lot of forest to meet our trade demand. Okay? And therefore, we put a lot of pressure on the dollar or euro or pound. But now there's an alternative. If you do a casual search on the market, people who have dollars want to liquidate it. So when there's a lot of forex in the market, it rather gives our city, our local currency, some strength.
Okay. My young friend, so far, said I'm who His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, 120 day social contract. How do you see it? Send a moment chef as Guta.
Or in terms of stability, most of our challenges about stability of our trading currencies. So we've seen some kind of stability, which has given us some level of respite. And you who say inflation is so powerful. Say inflation is not for money. The consuming public takes advantage. The reason they are purchasing for goods high. When they are putting for goods high, it means they can buy more food from the market. That ignites economic activity. And the multiplier effect is there for us all to see as a country. It is us as an association, we have over the period, at least for the past month, commended the government for its efforts to bring some relief within our business spaces. We are only praying. So they either improve on what they are doing, keep the eye on the ball, and sustain these gains.
Very well. You're a chance to see a better was it. Charles Kusi Apia Kubi. I head Business and Economic Bureau, Guta. And Yaneno Education Common, of course, watch trading same. I'm sure, sir. Moving so anya entias here. Senior also. What you found with him there, but and Chay never for and so better say. Now, you see, in same because so paso Kweku Bako say great job. Habib Hussein was a long time no see. No to my regards. Della Hammond and so are joining. May come say we are live on CTV, Ghana's #1 as we are live on Accra 100.5 FM. I'll be for quite important and so Facebook and YouTube and so ubeti me enya hona ubeti me launch ho na me so maka message am Stardust. I say 2016 was okay, so dollar no penchen na so Divine Gabriel Sia and so are joining. Chris Mensa Addison is also here. Of course, I see Peter because please get time and visit the Achimni Utafo Government Hospital in the Eastern region. It's bad. My Mensa in Kaiwi and no bit too many Electoral Commission. In fact, some the measure that come ebia Saturday. One more money on me Juma in the last elections. Yes, baby Ron Mamuntu Omaka. Meanwhile, Ghana for a triacano through parliamentary approval. And if it is so, Electoral Commission, Mami Jean, do the needful. Because ABA switch the paper. And so I join here. Francis Nassis, and so our Hanum. Okay, so Bozet Kwasi has joined us. Raymond Goodwas, Nana. Why won't Apenyo Markin and the MPP National Organizer Nanabuachi be messing around when the NDC President Mahama has refused to arrest them and put them in jail? We need to put the fear of God in them. Okay, I think it's premature to say President Mahama Nyan say Obechiom. Of course, Yadimra and Ayajuma Minia, and you should understand say Esa Winya Niama Nakwanso. Even Ghana Mra say until somebody is proven guilty or innocent, Oko Hunse will be pa with Viadi. You even caught him in the act. It must take a court of competent jurisdiction. And the bitch me can say we would default and sana with the Nakwa two if yes, even though Oko Huno in the act. So I think that in as much as I agree and share your sentiment, we should give the president some time. It's just 4 months in office. Akosua Opokwa Pobi and so Ewaha Buze Kwesi. They try say Ibinya Mame Ofusu Ejare Yabahumanum, but we're not getting. We also try and say Ibinya either a deputy finance minister, if not the minister himself. It's also proven it. But you're doing better. So live on Accra. 100.5 FM Citizen Show Medin na no to that. Now Francis Nassis and so Ewaha on so joining We say yes, he wants 10 running mates of Dr. Baumia. Oh, okay. And Crawford be some say dollar na me pay rate no na year ben na me be na me say 2016. 2016. Okay, more I say Honorable Alexander Kwamena opinion marking is this honorable man who slapped a police officer. Okay, in Jordan so Halidu Haruna. I said no to Darko, please, I need a call. Your call, please. I want to tell you something. Okay. Odi oba house o hwe kwa mkwachi. Uhunu nkwa obehumi. All right. Amuzu the love was say don't forget he wasn't giving all the money to her in the first place. Yes. Amuzu, thanks for that revelation because me share Sami Jenfi tape no. Ade ba kwa me hu say yanka ho asem ne say $800 na agrada aka Sami Jenfi di man no. Sami Jenfi anya na adwene say if indeed say $800 or mema agrada $800. Because you realize that Sami Jenfi can be a man. And a grada Jane ya canoa. Sami Jenfi ready so the man free Sami Jenfi. So for all you know, Sami Jenfi wanted to give say $400 and maybe a car $400 and a grada at a car. And since when did it become wrong? Say me the only thing I can say bia. The question is I see this in Sami Jenfi can. That's just the question I'll ask. Ain't he? I don't know. KIC you take it from me try homra na yenko to ade kakra enwu ibotom ye ba bedro na jafo ekrado na aton de okay so BioBlast disinfectants and BioBlast heavy duty cleaner bad ma be di omho adanse enso achrew okay post ni edru no enso e wa ha ye kan no na chese ye imbus for ho asema na ye kan imbus herbal mixture immune booster ene ye keka ho e be kam ho asem so achrew flora case enso e wa ha e be hwe ne aka ho asem achrew nti wamu ebo ye chidom de omodo so bebre ma ye ko ne emrasisi a bills microcredit enso e wa ha no mo a wamu so e say ye no mudi nkomo Tontina 74 mixture it's also here. Okay. Meko yaba ebeto aso stay on.
Electroland soccer deals ne die emani twa ho. Wo na wonya discounts e wo ye Samsung Mother's Day promotion ne ho. Na ye media soccer fiesta deals ne die e wo wodro bebre. Say ade wo benya Nasco banner e free 499 Ghana cedis. Na wo kita 1599 wo benya 32-inch Nasco LED TV. Na ye Nasco top mount freezers ne die e start free 1799 Ghana cedis. Any ye Nasco chest freezer no e ye 2599 pay. Na so what your free desktop computer wo benya ye Nasco 6kg, 7kg, 8kg and 10kg washing machine. Kan wo na kwa ye showroom e wo Ghana fan nyina. Na soccer promotion die e buso. Na mo me hye kakra wo ho. Electroland Ghana Limited. Bia e ba kwa e wo na mu niama e fe na ne bo dafam.
Hey, say the Mako who ever Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic no. Me ho kra bi me. Say enunti no manya award wa. Eye world best. Obian transe Emma Dompem ya de ka say anase mo boya de enka nto dem bio.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Asanya want to say ne ekuro etu no. Ne enka ewo nanum. Oba na be mo pa wo. Ene enyarwan kaye.
Nansi ma me ka say ene spinal cord ho ekaye no. Greenfield ada romenti ene wasa so de gina na so epiem.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Our ultra modern laboratory and a diagnostic machine sir. Ashishe di pedie di mu ankasa. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Ewa nungwa dogon Estate Junction last stop. Frewa 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898.
Greenfield.
God is our healer.
Greenfield.
Your last stop.
I believe.
Kids, no running. They grow up so fast.
Come here, guys. Who wants to watch their favorite show on GoTV?
Your family's favorite moments are made better with GoTV's shows. We've got loads of local, international, and kids channels, and all the football you need from the comfort of your home.
You can also watch your favorite shows wherever you are with GoTV Stream. Stick with GoTV and let's go together. GoTV. Love it.
Me Junior Mengro, my brother hope. No one in Nadia or Joe Bagrosan. Nadia, when you mean them the Tamwa, or what personal natural health care so I ye. And na di bani dia say you.
Peske awo ho nsem de otenete se wo kase mu obuo o prostate aye kese ama onya dwonso mu amanuhunu.
Say yes stroke, diabetes, hepatitis B, pressure, 60 yadie, afichi kroma manihunu, enamu yade hodo was
Owon fidie pa. Afei oba opesa o hips anasa wo to eye akese ye ho adwuma. Se stretch marks ajo wedie no aboso a ye yifiri ho. Berima obema sua a opesa ye pagyamu no. Bra Peske ewo Enkran, La Paz, Nyameche Junction, Crown Prince School no achiwa. Kumasi Bantima, G Runabout, your Medlab achiwo. Baby ani edan Sahuman Rural wo mu no a. Sahuyo so empomam ye ne Church of Pentecost ene di hwe animu. Takwa Roman Stores, Yeni Zenith Bank, Edi Shenimu, Sunyane, Yawa Rex, Yeni Total Filling Station, no, and Edi Shenimu, and Takra, de Anaje, Yebang, Queens of Peace Academy, Yeni Koi Filling Station, Edi Shenimu, Frepeske, Ewo 055 773 8555.
Peske,
quality hair.
Promotion. O pasa siato. Alanga sembie ni hu. Enie, dani wani esha Joreg Realty. Sesi ade yensase no. 70 by 100 plot eye 25,000. Let's hear some dewo hwen. Die hiane se, with the 30% abetu asie. Ni a chesi kani munkaye no ama abosumi nsiem. Aba wetu ya. Yensase no. Pina ewo chopoli. Mimene de bia 7 a.m. Yekwa yensase no so. Yenje o kapre po. Hwehwe ye twa kwan a. Ye Community 22 Afariwa Junction Ewatema International School off the Michelle Camp Road. Friday Ewa Homa True for Iso 0533 553 266 and 0532 377135. Kai say Enye Sasin Kwana Yesowo. Yesansu Sia Daimao. And property management. Joreg Realty. We are better together.
Of course. When you see I am for free and more frabrim. Now you can be beer try your home.
Oh, Cynthia. Minim sir, and now ya me yonko brabo ba ko pe.
Of course. Yes, I saw the boom. Me wa dance for ba kumpo. Na me sample ni mo phone password.
Cynthia, na se me so minimum phone password o.
Anyo, na umomo pine.
Hey, tapida.
Ampara Akos, Umomo Pinu ye wahintase, and from Upino and Chakrin Biaso, and answer would you Upino Bemobi, say office Mano one. Dabida, and from Upino and OTP, and Mother Sawa dia Chidi Bunkuni, Upino to sell toothbrush, a young go out dear, but when in now.
MTN.
When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huadeng.
Refuse to grow, and young offense swabek.
And what day immune system or Yankopon, and you're ready for Gadimusa Maya Hubano, and Nasa Wunum Imbusaba Mesa, a Peja immune system Nabribia, Yarientimu. Sasa dear, a month for the one, the Imbusaba Mesa, Dronua dance yes, and Yarwa Nipa and Nina Etimi Banaso, and in Yarwa Cassian Kaya Wutini D and a hoka. No, Yamwa suing Yano, a boy a home buying every home. And now I'm pa, one Yarwana Dada, no monum doctor and Rono, and num Imbusaba Mesanoa, and Momo who are deep in tea. Ya Omuntim Pose, Yaria Esomo, Imbusaba Mesa, and walk Kansi, and you are may move Bia Yato in row, at 0246 20 8496. FDA, Ashisha said, Jadi and Cratry, what Yatu say.
Hello, Ghana for bills are canning Hubiamo. Bills set 2025 year, and it does so homo bia or Tiwaka, only Ejumaye. Ain't if I when it's bills, Nabeji loan now, bet media wow, Ejuma. Way alone don't come in. We yashio, you hear Ghana card, and one won't saka usika. Nasa we obia, we are wow, Ejuma, Upesa with Tremu, and Nasa we Ejumania, what you Busumia Ketria, and your bill said bray, Nabeji lona, won't be BS Yawa, collateral, and Nasa deposits, we hear Mubia. Ain't ya feet ye? Bills a si will be a 1 year to maybe ye. Ubetsumi abeji loan don't come in ubi. Nasa woods nephew and away, yes, he can be dear. Hey, wow! Ain't it for bills a sia? It was 0596 920 833 and now 0302 200 390. Now what's to me yawo bills? Name H say kakra. Bank of Ghana and Sasha Bills microcredit in Shishayase. Bills, financing your needs.
Kids, no running. They grow up so fast.
Come here, guys. Who wants to watch their favorite show on GoTV?
Your family's favorite moments are made better with GoTV's shows. We've got loads of local, international, and kids channels, and all the football you need from the comfort of your home.
You can also watch your favorite shows wherever you are with GoTV Stream. Stick with GoTV and let's go together. GoTV. Love it.
Okay, so that is live for Accra 100.5 FM Citizen Show. Yeah, 2 minutes past. There are 4. Ebekajagum na yedi efi enkomo. Na enkomo no so de bedi MTA aso yasene. Na ensema mu de nam de emu hwam yebeka ho asema kire Bills microcredit. And so Eufia 1374 mixture. And as you see, Ubia Edom, Sayad Wabibre, Father Abraham Herbal and Spiritual Hospital. Thank you so much. Dr. Amagashi Herbal and Spiritual Center. And so, promotion. Na promotion, no, it's okay. It's answer. When Kihon Samoa, not a Sawaya, Flora Kate. That's right. Post in the Druno. Imbus for Inro so etia. You better have some near car. Bioblast disinfectant, Bioblast heavy duty cleaner. You better now, and you heard him say, Minia Kwajo Yaboa, communication member, Emma Movement for Change. You heard Kwajo Babaka and Sa. Honorable Ashama Daniel Kwesi, former member of Parliament for Boom. Honorable Ashama dear. Your Excellency, Mr. President, he's one of the few giants. I'm telling you, from radio to radio, TV to TV, on foot, they try their best possible. Now, Honorable Horace Ni Ayi Ankra, fantastic man, manye. I can't say manche. Any manye me what? Na so move no or Bajuma papa. Former ambassador to China. Now I don't know that seven. Okay, one person will be here, but you see, my catcher say, Wakakura minti, because Juma, Horace near young cry, no, I'm in I'm praying. Say, ambassadorial positions never met in El Honum. Of course, Samson Asaki Awingobet, Executive Secretary, Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana. Yeka Trade, Yeka City, Yeka Dollar. And they can with you, not just say, Openi Wufiano, not ne Quanson. And yes, in some qua near Becca in my initial commentary, Becca said, and I opening a year suspended Chief Justice, Mame Esaba Tokuno, Nikisano, and T. and no see a baby hot neaka. Now, Yama, a T for an who abuse His Excellency John Dramani Mama has pardoned Ira Sami Jenfi. And of course, me, and yet Ira cranny pardon one come my pardon and rather. Oh, that's it. God made me home from Subia also. Omwa, Eka crucify him. They cannot also throw the first stone. And come who you are, crucify him. Not what for the first stone. What? Okay, you want to mean to because woman they do westerns. Well, you understand? They do westerns. Anyways, Pastor you Delay. I said good afternoon to Darko and team. Kingsley, Lolonyo Abbeville. So the denomination Sammy Janfi gave to Agrada, the dollars was 20 and 50 notes. So the quantity will be more. Okay, that's it. Francis T. Wayu also hope you're doing good. Very well. Anthony Okumo and so Adrene Ebenezer Mokhtar. One for the Amadi and Kaukrame Fio. Ebenezer Mokhtar is here or Nidiaba. By August ending, the dollar will be 8 cedis. Fantastic. Yen Empire want to say about 1 cedi to $1. Nabibia IFI. Was before Mahama was handed over to MPP in 2016. The dollar was 3 cedi 80 pesos. Okay. Kwame, it means that your woman and they are wrong. It means that your woman and they are wrong. Because once you car 2016, and 2016 also a time one, a year NDC echo opposition. Man and Akufado just swearing in 7 January 2017. So of course, it's almost right. Say 3 cedi 80 pesos. Yeah, 3 cedi pesos. I say we got confused by the last 2020 econ. So it means they are right. You are right. Yeah, you are right. So it cannot be that 16 cedi because I don't need MPP time. Very well. Kennedy Chagley, also good afternoon. Of okay, and so adjoining. Also special greetings to Mr. Dollarman. No watch a dollar woman away. Okay, that's it. You better say na ya share juma no preko. Rade, just say. Russia ma dey am say one temenka because temenka ko be hu say sia na me boni din say
o matunka
adwuma wa ye ne die
matunka me pack na me tunka me bana baby
and I'm serious about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, one thing I know is that Rome was not built in a day.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And one thing I also know is that the president makes over 5,000 appointments. And Adia Bakosua, Kwame woman new equi. They also Kwame said my bomb bang. The woman into Russia, because I do. Okay, very well. Okay, because now because Ejuma John Yenwa, what say he's on a certain agenda.
Yeah.
And Obibia or ye Ejuma Boa John Mahama, so we are competent in Kwandia because you are the first person I say Unyasa appointment because you share in his vision in the first place.
Oh yeah.
And there Yana Sobakophobia on sharing your vision, woman Ejuma. He will undermine you.
That's it.
Yeah, and I will celebrate Ura Shama very soon. On Facebook, Abraham, I didn't know green letter. Kwazo,
Minya.
Biyawako.
Nyamia do.
Green letter na mkwazo.
Me dem se beba.
Abeba.
Me
kwazo beba.
We hope ndende.
Kwazo.
Onim se e me de se me no na boy hia. Se ka se sebiam nya mpanimfo no mo ye adwuma na.
Yes.
1 2 3. When the first second third.
Wa ye adwuma. Ona bo
shama. Sometimes onim.
Yeah.
O sori anopa. Obeko fia na jo.
That's right.
Me tie na anopa. Na me tie na wia. Na me tie na me papa we.
Wa ye adwuma.
Nto bi ko fie kwa ko hebusianfo. Wabre. Be na onim. The one wabre no. Enye position bia na ese de man.
Sentina John ato ne bo no.
Ntu se board chairman na o ye na. A PNT Ghana Post be what we had the big one.
Na Ghana Post boy.
What it?
Ghana Post.
There be bisa na between the man.
Me cast on fast man. Me say companies does Ghana Post.
I'm just giving examples. Thank you. And no one
onyai.
And one me nyan so ka ho.
Okay.
Enti dey pay you mo do kama. You bet my handle. Na wonim. Wo yes ade na wo kasa bebre no. Ne first ne constituency for pen na o gine wonu se wa ya ma ne nema na taba ni mo bie enti no se no de ni di agro ne ko ba bi ketua bi na wo kompa koku no.
That's right.
Pressure na no be dey fa ne to na woni mo sa fura nim die wo kasa na wisdom ewo mu ya
beto so amasoro
tie ni mo me de se na me ni na hia
woni se me hu we no akwa me mo de ma me no and I'm say hey
papa
yes it's click my say hey all along because we the Oshe baby cry you know what shall say Ghana. I like that. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. Maybe Baba me enchia ma me Lodina Mahama baby ma me no futabraba obia no ma me ye chiao Yakopon Shraw. Hey now obi owo position Lodina Foundation Charlie
and you position of foundation. They were almost sabotage your pardon. We are
not gender one and he and so we'll be in hospitals now.
Yeah,
it's a baby a mammy Lodina Mahama. It would be a trying to crusade Yakopon in Shano. Now, a mammy Rebecca.
Whatever. When Mama first lady said any agenda, when my man is out,
oh, you're going to cry a channel as a
Ghanaian. Thank you. And I got for the Soros into you can't
Ghana for those on
Ghana for our chamber.
But I'm Ninkasu.
Now, no would have called program the year be no Tiakunya and Yakunya Biso. I just am sure, hey,
a whole feet. Not the Diakunya, not the young more egg garden. I swear condition
for 8 good years.
Now, Ghana, if you go.
Ghana Jack 8 years, no, they are none.
There's also for being
then no shit. What's up with the chasing to any fiagune? Sadia me ye.
na no de ebu anitiampo wadura ahemfie kese no ne yɛ na konwa na ba ahemfie akonwa ni wo ana Ghana ahemfofo no so yɛ wɔn yɛ nyaatwom papa
ebinom
wɔn yɛ nyaatwom ɔkɔ ahemfie no nyinaa dodo akɛse no kɔ ne nyinaa wɔn na konwa kɔ menyi obi mfim
wɔn nyinaa nyaatwom
bi o memi kɔdwo yɛ bo asɛm yɛ ɔhene ɛwɔ yɛn fa sɛ me krom asɔ Korea santia asɔ Korea wontumi fa konwa ma hɔ
sɛ
may return straight
so a president
and so what chair yɛ te form ne yɛ te form kra na aba mpo asɛ ayi asɛ na so ne yɛ te kra po yɛ nipa tiɛ sɛ ɔba bɛ dwan ne yɛ wotima se
because kwadwo na me hu no bi da
what bi da
sɛ ɔkɔ na da John Mahama kɔtena plastic chair so ne wawu
no ɔno de sɛ ɔno ɔnam no be yɛ nyinaa adeɛ bi yɛ nyinaa yɛ bi ɔyɛ bi ɔnso yɛ bi the same to Ghana ni ɔyɛ nipa nya fɛ no ɔba bɛ tra bɛ kyerɛkyerɛ no sɛ mo ma me special chair for what
Richard Kofi ɔse Nana tell honorable that he who laughs last laughs best
then I say
and honorable yeah try kwadwo yɛ bu anso message
me message dey ba na me kwadwo yɛ bu dem ni say sa appointment a cost beba what am I say
kwadwo waka ne sa de ma me chair chief of staff we fantastic man
oh there you nim
Julius Debra
Saturday near man position no near young farmer who's in Crawford baby you be din by came Crawford quite demonstration
on fire
so side din the position near Nidia
hey Julius
me come on and the other man Ghana to say from
Julius Debra fantastic man
na me say president so yin so nipa best 5 or 6 or 1 month say okwa line no e ye ni nyina Julius o it is what temre bi na me can say wo your appointment wo fikasie mu a o mampani nim de na so chair me de na be but wo ya na wa hwe party fo na do mako fikasie mu
that's right
nipa bebre o fikasie ni mu wo kwa wo bi ant bi nko mo ho
da bi onim ho
wonim wo he
wonim ho
wo kona board yo hwe onim to wonim ho
say obi anya appointment no ba ko friend na friend
and wo de number what ma say but you hwe Julius a chese obi a onim obi a
and say that Julius
and the one party for the agro fitete afom no eno na ma position no e man Crawford de ede eno na say be ko fa fikasie mu papa ba ko ya no meta e boni di me bona chi kakra say position na nkani kwa de ma no ni nipa be train na nante ohun mi wo ye panimu ahwem TV so ni ade ntu ne wonni me 101 pa ohun mi mo kan che mrante na omso na omudi matem no sam chale opini
o so attack ni o
and o to nyam piazza na me ne makate gina na yesre ye one time
hey na ni abre
ana ni abre ntino woni mi nua ba ako these two and I catch us amrante and say me nyam na me yeso so ento mu nyam matem didie no and it say o kasa sa na o kasa na o ko ne yesi na chi ne yesi
that obi nso anko be use this opportunity
at the approach
because don't forget say only queen they be our access to media
yes
so you can have a turnaround
and you wu ye na oh me nua kwadwo mumra da bia mo bom achi dia na man ye o mumra ye wo de betumi de yakọ office go ni abon komo minute or two o hu ye no wa mi ni ye
kwadwo o so de aba
me almost say
and the molest and the kwadwo de no free amon fa me so me de mra
okay
o say Kwadwo, how many cars have you seized so far? The people are still driving their stolen cars. So.
Ya jibi, ya baji do drona. What am I say? Ya baji do drona. And information now with the aba. Sa na na better no.
Information.
Ya unya ba bia bibi wa. Me uka kire me pe so simple. Before we nya na chance ge nya de me person na me kwakwaje. E dia about
Kwadwo honorable mo me ansa na be kwa topics no ade bi ya me ya. Mo be kai say me koye investigations be ama ebetu dwa say ECG wo cables wo copper wires wo electric poles any other electricity related materials say yesi ayira no mikohu puduo ya ka bibi ye puduo a ete se wakonye ska waku ahu
yeah
mira na no kura bra me bre ho ansana me menchia ayi General Mishu or offspring Charlie, which Iraq before that. Bra me bray and son of national security for. First national security for a buyer, besides no crime national security for me. And I've been a proper national security for thanks to Corporal Hakim, or as I say, Lydia, or more chin man. Young choir crass, I may have my name can. You're close to 40 articulators.
Wow.
Trailers. Yes, I'm telling I have and Mamin chair a year NDC in Sawam Adwajiri constituency executives no. Max of the group. I'm na ebo ho by mame. Enti every day you be twin biara say me wa ma samai no mama me you know ana ma set cameras in terms of enkrofo e wo ho say na be obi nwia because me trust system no wonim say e be sin ne post no just brego ade a mo say ade ayira I don't get you mo say ade ayira mo hwe ade journalist now risk no hu ade no ade no gusu go ade ya cars na be fa no wo mo ntua ka what kind of life is that?
Mimusa question. And your man ko hu ye no. Na ye ho ade a. Ene na gu ho asa.
Owra bi dia, owra bi. Papa no tu pia fa jan. Ya hwe no. Ya hwe no ba sa papa no fa no homa because me mate se enkrofo fa chira ko hu no akwajiska. Hey papa, me na me investigations no, so forget about it. The issue can die with them. But I hold. Yeah. Na me ni national security ni penny bi me pese me boni din. Say kronunti no mo pese o mo sheda asesama obi ebesesa ne ma no ana me catch the guy no say he should put me on the phone a financial security penny na me investigative way my adwuma wi so it ends so I should allow national security to take over. I'm saying never. My job does not end enkosi say ma hunu say enema na ma hunu akogu ba bi egu government has taken custody or see me mean commanding national security na me say me na me tua mo ka kan command phone so basa yenya kwala okrom ha obi antimi mpopo na nchiro obi okrom ha
asem do true
kwajo anema ne gusu go anema ne eti sie ko wia mo ba bebi samia na hwan ama yesa make sure say other place papa no esa di because sie masai discover me yasa ko hu niam ni bi and sa bando no ayi ba ko
kwese no enya de ketua wo enya de ketua
ne bo yen fa coils enko kra no ye dey about close to 500
kwese ne ko
yen wieye
aluminium type on and copper.
Me de minimum
high tension one, white one.
And no be ana black one so
black ones.
Underground cable no.
There be black ones. And no idea connections.
I'll miss from people because minimum.
Yeah, matase.
But the minimum say akase.
Okay.
But yes first no. Ba ku bi o yes first na omoton say 100,000. Ba ku pe o. One. Yeah. And I see there is above from because price na be break ho sa aren.
Me enkofa ne famra so say ye enkofa.
Me am tibi ko gina ho me ye park ne ma gu trailer ama bebri na obi anso nyana adwen say obi be fa because me ni ba bi gu ana me ma take custody of ne ma ni nyina me catch them national security
Ghana asemu
because kwajo ye ma John Muhammad fail you
da bi
obi bia o na adwen say o me ma John Muhammad we will stand
na wonim say we want to be free me the same thing like the wokan because so say was west organ obi panimu bi a won so your political figures be former party NPP ni woni wo wato ne tentente eti abrante bi no ka chem say before the transformers be brain cable so be go ni nyina go na wo no gina bonte a wo ma force akwani mu a mo ya we say mum yenko nation security mum yenko I hono mo no yesi niam ne gu hono you are brand no ye security hono mo apam no obi an fa niam ne go up to now obi an
are serious and on that Shabani
e want me come so I was me brother about actual place
oh yeah right
me person about actual place in the no agina baso
minya intel bi won honorable minya intel bi na this intel who said time nom kofa who say it say about 14 containers bi yirai ama yehu 12 eka 2 ana minya intel bi say sada na yirai ye the 2 containers bi akogu enwuna bi baby onim say me kasa yes say last week or two na guy in the frame so my best sako omo e ho nyina mo bi 100 cities yes Lebanese for be Indians for be ne for the befa and in the dead of the night.
Wow.
Na be ni information you know act on it.
I didn't for that was
we use to say. Okay. My any commercial sin free honorable Ash. Three issues. And yes, of course some fee has been pardoned. Me of course. And one na mention it. Because me hunya why. And number 2, and then a siege in Semino. Ye be any. I mentioned one other issue. I think that it has eluded me. But yeah, quite anymore. You be kind. It's honorable.
Yeah.
Got it you.
Yo. Metia monina. Opinion.
Kojo yebua. Yes, honorable.
Okay, the other issue here, dollar appreciation in it. Dollar depreciation, CD appreciation. Yeah.
I'm saying then when I share face to face.
Yes.
Oh, and many idea. I check a crab by it.
When they honorable.
Ghana for me.
My tea more than 1,000
times.
But when you elections, no, I honorable Shamaya Juma.
Juma no de ya ye bi nti. Madam was so.
Honorable say him. I guess me na koto. Say UK na US baby. Na South Pan so near say ko je ni.
But not bad.
Oh, that be Canada, UK.
I don't make us say bad. Anya bad.
Yeah, I'm fanning for nobody in the crowd.
No, but anya bad. It's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm fanning crowd.
I see me. I had the entire me per se. Honorable, sorry.
No problem.
People like this, and now Horace Ankra, and now, like you see, say Kwadwo Yeboah anya position ya. Kwadwo Yeboah ntimi ntra no monkase. Me friend answer.
There be.
Who bondom? Me walking straight to Kwadwo Yeboah office. Say me banya position Kwame Kwachi. And just or my friend. Kwame Kwachi is coming straight.
Yeah.
And you say appointment be one year na yam fan party folks are. And yet say party chain you be here. And to go about to onimo bia. Or branch executives no, we say na brand or mobre. Meanwhile, no, it can so much ye enya djuma. Me no can say. Me, I'm not saying say change na koye people for free. But you see, obi here na dwen say obeto atiaw. And obi here na dwen say obeto amaw. Tio. Nya onu say obeto atiaw no to tiaw. Stand up by power. Koye djuma. Enti aden na wo ba power. Na wo de egugu ho mo nya djuma. No mo de hye djuma.
Thank you.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Man, grassroots for you now.
Oh, yeah, chum, you know. And more cancer, family who so Madam Wasi. Son of Bisubeka, any years of a cousin, Afam. We want to build the nation. Ghana, as I say, you build it. And I asked for God's guidance. And my appointees, Nina, Sami Jemfidia, a by a test case. First of all, Danyamia says, Assem a between crano. As I say, beyond Danny Husu as appointees. Mundam Husupa. And I'm Moshe, Yankaze Mamuma, Nipa unimnus cow. And as a cacheno so dear, Sammy Menjai. Koswa na say, O Chaco drew Yanni Bia. Nunim pipe or crab, drew a brabum.
And Chewe yes be and
Debbie and Kukum inside room, dark room, office.
We them crack when yakakra.
Onya say.
Oh, any pan you.
Missy.
Mammy, what's that question?
Yes,
it will be on who's Sammy Gemfi on office. Some Gemfi be quite year or Bruna of Kenya.
Yes.
Name more example. Or Drew Croniswa and Conform Munim Sammy Gemfi, Shanna near Niagino. Sammy who are more will be a cacra on Famano. Constitution in Sabi Bia or
be dear.
Yancy needing to be ma.
Yeah.
Board, what you
and no more than criticizer.
Mrs. will be pa dear. Well, men confess the car we ready to market. And check.
Matthias, honorable Rose. Yes, will be a uti pa.
Yeah.
A year and yasu too. One of the men organizers.
Okay.
I do tell Aluti. Say, I saw no my MC.
Oh, yeah.
And Rose only on palm for.
Yeah,
yeah,
men kofa o yire market money de enkochiche no de menye na wa nkoda so em safe na akoda first one beba nti eya hosusu sisi hoto ho ba ne ka no nyankopɔ de no de chefa sese na ye bom pipe na ye pipe abemu se ma his excellency empamu and now suspend you and chief of staff so ya bom pipe ye pipe abemu nti se de ye ne MPP for na be face ye na ebe face one of mutual letters say yempamu we are going to face them but ye mami agrada almost a prophetess one ye mami agrada who we ni be koso guasi because if you are a leader of a church and usresika nipa no kan sika no ma osofo pa o watwe sika kanu every nipa no sem what is cano? Ain't you muko na sorry no? A coming quan de munja sorry no co. Moon to me funny soon conyanko poncho. Because I dream one it trim or honey say, Mukakra on botomukrano obeji, or Jesus pay. Or to me catch himself for 20 cities back. Now, if me bompa go so I'm an adani 40. What Jessica no di, Marco Pio or court. if an answer only baby an answer what dear. Na nipa da su ko sa sorry. Oh, it is so surprising. Yes, it is so surprising. And until na muse nipa hu ye hu papa. So be sa kwa sorry a mami we be gina we nim say okobom pa ma. Ye manu sika no atwe ne aka. But then it is a good news as we heard yesterday. Say ya tunufu amana amoma jano. It could happen to anybody, all the appointees. And that is what we are praying, say it shouldn't happen again. Because Abanya was His Excellency's government second coming, or the positions be Brahma youth. Until some have life experience, some are now starting to have that life experience. And nothing I ever umpire say, be very, very, very careful. And now call baby suswa, ube mo bisika, bombadi na pe NDC for more area ho. Ha NDC for branch chairman, ukwa branch chairman ho, ana constituency chairman ho. Uhu ma okay, mudi munche, mi hu chairman manabe hu. Even though chairman said dunke chabeka say, sikanya kanipasa no or starting editing. And the parties you can't account for it. But let us be fair to each other and work hard for the development of this nation. What I wish, and they say, all of you, the appointees should be successful. And a year wait, Cheresusu, ye de nyama isusu ye be kasa e dia boamo. Because in 2028, what we are sending for election is not Baumia's videos. It's not Napo's videos. That's right. We want to send governors, good governors. That should be our chip for getting votes. Sir, Ghana ni biya juma oyeno. Ne juma tumpon. Onwankasa fili say, mi wa Ghana kra eye chense me kwa bruchire. That is what we are looking for. And that is paramount. Ghana ni awutiemi. If you are very, very critical of our brothers and sisters, most of them who have traveled abroad, say abrochire nye de. Most of them, ombeye juma sa, unya uba, owa wari oho, muye juma akodanu kra obeji salary ni jina. At the end of the day, ni esise ni say ube shipping kakra. And that is what the trend that is happening. But ufia Ghana, obi bombodi ebo brawo Ghana pa nyankupa buano a ubeba na nipa no kra no osia brosa no yese. So I think it is time for us to create congenial environment for everybody. Much as Ebeka say, say MPP ni ewe jumemu a nienje mmeka say yempam no ni say he doesn't share the vision of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. I don't hate him, but say one yinu and free Your Excellency, we vision no embem because omuno musi omuye property owning democracy. By here then we are liberal, we are helping everybody. So you see that the visions are not the same. So you have to sack them.
Social democrat.
Social democrat. Me see, you have to sack them. One no more honey na in the me who baby omudi openyi bidi picture their base or da su ye juma omampenyi mumpa mo munyina. We don't hate them because ye pese aban papa abano ondimbwa Ghana ni bia say at the end of the day no say who turn tosa unya hu faso say who twi car ana tro driver unya hu faso say who turn petrol unya hu faso say who bie banga unya hu faso so that the banks could be able to work. Yenu yemba mbesizi a man for license. We should bring down open you didn't cram mami boarding Otudaku. You see, Adiba Kwa Eku Ghana ni say Keno Foriata be Minister for Finance no. Now first and son will be a bank no. 100 million Ghana cedis. Me wa parliament MPP for winning 169 by 109 wa parliament no. And no man increasing from 100 million to 400 million Ghana cedis. And that is what has caused so many banks to be closed. Niemesre Parliament, as you open on the 27th of this month, they say that mra ya to honu yensam bonungu krana say who 50 million crop betumi be bank. That one too is job. Na be bank because maka opinion to Darko. Maka Ghana farmers manyasem. Say in the year 2015 mini kenoforiata 2015 one eta kunya enye mahama. Mini kenoforiata ba meeting bi e wo cantonment ha. In the VIP room, yeah, didn't combine in the year. Or catch me as at that time, say banks doors were Ghana.
Sana Kenofureta Catcho.
Yes, myself, me did the Daniel Kwisa Shama. Yes. So says Kenofureta Babe Closey Banga. But say agenda no never heard that.
That's a bank's doors. Whether not when good.
I want go Nagasani there. So that amount to qualify to open bank should be moved back to 100 million. Okay. And I want to masses your licenses no. Because that is the only way we can create jobs.
But it's a John I promise say.
Even though a former to me those are the first actions I mean person me say. One more license I season share open ya agungu say do nyesa. And ni bank heritage bank. Ondika kenofurata trimodini na nado because you say comfort. How much is the license? No be seen there. Ni profiter.
Because of what some court.
Yes.
What be that?
What is that? So that is what I would like this new appointees and we the supporters and supporter band say. Let us create congenial environment for all businesses. MPP for let us give them good governance. Na omu fili wo ma jumem. Yes, let us give them good governance. Na omu say adi omo ayeye no anomaye Ghana for no enye it is so wicked. People lost money, people lost their lives. Do you see? People lost businesses. Why should it be so? So we need to work on that. And so the appointees muye juma, the ministers, the agri, the education, the roads, the neophyte galanseno ama kofibwa omunyina trade, and everybody is working. We are going to support you. But Sami Demfidie, never can say, Uncle Swano Cheskan, Sebi or Hoa, or Sekano or Cheddar. I'm a member of the National Communication Team. During campaign, say, Shia, or Shia Sema Kakra, San and their bedroom. Into Uncle Swano Chescano, MPP phone to me, Yeshi. Those who went and send the case to court and I did their petition what's right. So Marco Yi papers now.
MPP for chair in their last internal elections.
Openly. I saw the Democrat Papa Baku a second chance. Papa. Yeah, sister Sika Koche so for I saw them say, Yekita no say, Chama won't Baumian Mujina. But nobody talks about that. I just don't want MPP to lead us in our governance. Yenka Sankasanu Yenkoli a shot. They cannot do that. They should not do that. And nobody should be afraid of the MPP for Omun to me. Let us govern this country for them to feel. They themselves have started feeling. On say Obi to me say, O se na mahama bebo manu de or sama NDC by 15 years. That is what is happening. And now man penny na be the speaker. Omo afri krom ha kra obi ahu. E kire say bibia that day. And that is what we want, and that is what we continue to pray for. I'll pause here so that my brother too will have a bite.
Exactly. Exactly. So of course, OPK Sameja and Fedia. Meaning say Hona, OPC you really pray.
I mean you want.
I think yes Samedia na yamra Hassan Ben.
Chief Justice say no there obeko.
You know the record.
Say no more pin the case in the app. And the Wallace Bright Meridot Tibu Enocho. Omina. Me bacho uti live on a Crown Rep on Faber FM Citizen Show. Me didn't know to that. For message bra. Facebook na yankin kan ma honorable Ashama former MP ma buim ono atene kwa no menua kwadwo yaboa so kwadwo
na to that comedians in fact when you say I'm a big brother.
Yes. Yes. Incoming more
maybe I never to them holidays
because Ashama when you post grassroots no be
oh yes
it post in the
that's
what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Omo friends
that's what I'm saying.
That's 57% no omo did we na 38 for wumpo a normal.
Oh yeah.
Majority of Ghana for the DV. 57 for the DV 38 for who are normal.
Yes.
When the mefa kwenye so ansa na ba aisame ho no me dey na me crusade bi ameye sami unse Zoom Lion issue unse se amna koda na me busa se Zoom Lion unse se wo nipa dodo bi o mo prepra enkran kro sami de to me ho so because unse ya waso so gon first if you mampani ko for time mo ba besi o mampani awotesui any prof time no utwa mo be the blue for no so mo gu mo pra ball as no area nyina and they say ubetimi tumi sorry be 4:30 constituency no be hu be nipa be 2-3 no mo na mo aye waso obi ani ho ma fa Medina de my Dante constituency Greater Accra my check majority of the constituency wo hwe number na mo say eden wo mo ye de ama na ye tua ho kana ye de ne kana na otu Darko me pese Zoom Lion mra no ma kire say workers no mo he
Zoom Lion can say SM
say he fa no mo because you can't say
the story
minua Malik so anyway on renew no and no na ka ho and I buy the mechanic ya ba mi adwuma me se mentima catch say for some times do Zoom Lion ne workers ne wo he sabana ma workers nipa dodo a fa omuneti omuka what ma say say nipa ne wo he na no to da ko to fa bi to ho so na fa wo so ebo 435 fa we area wo mu hu Zoom Lion ni ba ko kra ba Zoom Lion se de ne ka Ghana fo ni bi hye na chi me pese on kire ye ba bi kra de ne ka no it is say media no adwuma me fa consultancy ba 3 o'clock ma sorry me call rounds a check say me hu ma na no mo pra kwa na wo to da ko bi bia say ni wo Zoom Lion ba bi obi a me chia no ni project ni fa ye nya ni mu o memo nyan prasa niema kokoda we media no eso ni mu nyina akasa mo atem din dabi majority issue na make ba majority but the make catch Zoom Lion say ye de ye no bi no de nya no because and we no timi say number ne de mo age sika ni nyina akọ ba nipa ni ho a ghost name
okay
and what the adwuma me person onya wensa enchechire mu beba me nkomanim
research be wura ho
woni misame mi ame nua kuma same jamfi the issue ba no mitie mpa na mesre na oni mbabia me bu fu kakra
magana fo
mi ami nua ndisi fo no nya atwomfo wum
ene metwa bom so
ndisi fo ebinim nya correct
metwa bo bi mo so
asem aba
omo na yi omo
asem ba fia
asem nya to
NPP for ni bi defend na bi no so ayo na omo lead on akwa na fuse bandede
why no
nya yi NPP national organizer
okay
what am I say e free any shape what am I say no na ndisi fo ni di na chi sami jamfia brantie emra wo babedru Greater Accra han mo start ndc adwuma no han ma because no okumase ade no na ho de ni nura satam KMA e ho no na adwuma ni ade emra wo dru kroi mu abrante ya bo adwuma che se ano odin wetima se na de o ma ne ye den se sami ndc ona bo na tie ndc communication team no ye sami je na first person no na communicators for ni panifobia no more platforms so no me say ndc for ni ye nya atwo papa mo ndc platform bebre so communication team no one of committee, mna to Obama no committee. On committee abrekra, wa mo pedi on da. Every day behind your crown you will be 500 cities. And Crawford the cabinet position we ni mo atwamu a omo antonsi ompo no maton sanda. A branch yet with opposition, opposition mu hin na kole otumi said sa the sika kakra ho no sa na odi ahwemu an ya ba power. Ya ba power onye pe o. Wonye ahwe na branch nya case a na panimu timi frame your phone so kojo abrante do obegi party na boss ntimu call radio no munya de mummo na chi na pa omanfani nyi I'm telling you
me kra menya course bebre
en panifoni bi na me say panifoni bebre ya da ni nyansa sa
menya course bebre
abrante adwuma obaye abrante hihya awo hihye ba bi abrante yi koi na me say NPP4 was am yaku utie me NPP4 was am yaku be 10 and can this ntimi ntu omo wo hwe this NPP4 ni youth ni omo nyina ni panifo no e ma NDC4 ni be hwe bi NDC4 Samia Oku ni office na wa bele nkwe ho no e bonyumre be 11 ho kwa na kwa be ka ho hospital
Samia Oku
ni fie ni ade ho ne fully e ho no bia agi ni we wo hwe party for ni e ne nyankopon ada romo na NDC4 so nya Sami Jamfi Sami I'm telling you abrante we ababe kura ndisi mu ama ndisi ri chese obia hoto no sabrante we ko program sasempa no ko yo say no ko yo before be pon no na the party for no bebre gina form of chair no and watch it chain kakranka wanya kranya 1000 2000
onya 500 cross
abrante we chain hu niam nyina no wako
enya no we adwuma gu ni boto
so abrante ayire no wa ye adwuma we sa na me de ya man krofo bebre position position dem on ye dem on no na yire or reset Ghana ni wo ye adwuma ni ho but apart from the yire en nabusua no on mo bia 1 CD
odo ye
wotima wo kwa no office o hwe wanim to wanim so mpo ba be ha no nipa be 2 3 4 5 bi and NDC ba ye ntia obi aka de ba wo mo agye mo na so uduru ne office a enya kra me say gold board wa Sami Jamfi wo yi wo kwa bo say nipa ho be bre obi a hwehwe Sami omo hwe no ayden Sami hyenanim no yam ankofo di abrante ya yire ne ho aboa mo party fo nyina mo nipa nie na de mo ye na mo nua we anya asem sa asem we yasem why one one sika won bottom obi azika nyina ne kakra won na de empo ya empo ese ni hwi mpo no enya $800 or $1,000 ye nyina obi awo bi wotima se ena nya de a we obi so ntimi nyi bi nche wotima se emra bia so ni wo ekire ne se we na mo ni abre na mo di abrante mo ye se de mo ye NDC ankasa no 99.9% are stingy woko headquarters no ankoto Sami Jamfi before election ni ade forget it, no petrol wo headquarters make be we as me kan pepe from A to Z.
Intimidate to say.
But I make no majority.
Majority me pe no.
Majority, thank you. Mun semu ti se nkuta gene. Din munyi. We bia just Sami sa di for opposition be do power. Am ya bande. Na se asemu abanko no na mo be ta na kina. Mo ya mo kotoku sa abobe na makogina ba bi. E na mu twa branti. Na sa na wi ase tena bi.
Na sa so di sua nyansa.
Nyansa do sua. No di sua nyansa no. Na kombede me nkrofo yi. Because e kombede o mo. NDC for mu ye pepe dada. Wutimi ni NDC for I remember those days before we call opposition. Yeah, call rounds the whole Ghana. Yeah, no the radio yeah call round. Yeah do Eastern region. Edra nyumra ya kwatena ba bi ministers wo CEOs wo mu ya kwatena ya wie campaign. Yeah number ne dozo. Obi tonsu ana ansampa mu anu bi boy ya.
Ato nyo wetua.
Chese obi ato di te say e ho cemetery. Sometimes no your power wo. Emu ne to aba de lose. Na timi ne makati timi na ka na somebody for we do en abebon mu yi e pepe no mu ya na se de ye na ye ni hwe no ye na organize ni yama na obi adi bi obi anom bi na nne mo asa akɔhye mu kina si encha ni yama obon ti se ne nipa wu nipa wu de make cha bi nua samene se se wotie saa ne yama wei omo mo appointees omo ka omo tie saa ne yama wei dia majority bewu bebre and the position na ye cheche no se checha ayi even 20 million a position crowd bebre nya bi
enti wo na kakra na be nya no
kwadwo ye bo ade na wo be nya no onobu ashama ade na be nya no
no de koya
ekofa semo be onobu tu ni ka se si ayi a e bia be pompo nipa wabonte wo mo twa no onobu tu ni ka na odu ba bia popake ya na nipa ba ne nchai enso yin kakra de ma obi a me se 100 200 ade ma obi no me se ko me kura ase bro have Kenya ase your village one bojampa e hono that area no woman be 200 Ghana cedi. This was Oba market on Sunday and with Massa
200.
And to the man I just walk no. What am I say? To be pesadi no. It one abon nam na so to be chicha no. Wo dia wunya ya no no. No be an betu about gold board. No be an betu about MP. No be an betu about boss. So at the end of the day no. Ti anya near see o yes emran say na tiedi. Samia ko chebi to be an chebi dia nipa bewu. Ti me semi nua NDC fo no ne ya omu assemble fi omu nyanto bo ase no omu nyanto bo abranta nya boni bia won koso na de oye no won koso anu onye omie ni nsem ema party fo no honto omu bi o party na otu da ko 20 years plus o we ye bonus ye wi ade obedi ade no odi ade a ne onu ko 8 years another person will come 8 years so the ko we count 20 after the be collection the way nim nya selection ye be keke
ba ko sometimes so in as much as ye do same ye do omo aka ne ade no aya empanyifo no bi so hwe ba bia omo che sika no as in not the venue but the recipient of the money.
Thank you.
What did they say Agrada? Look at the war Agrada waged against NDC, you know, in the opposition. So Sabi, with all due respect, if there's some $800, see at the memo be should it be Agrada? I know the my grassroots phone being so agile, I think.
Me that was it. I mean, for example, we sa your friends was Sophie Osubempa.
Yes.
A dear ben one come for President Mahama. Wo yeni ho adwuma nkasa adwuma boni nyina oye fa ne ho ba metwa ka chabe collection no on timi nkasa NDC fo amfa kire ya ma ne nsu ana ya ma ne nsa wotima se agrada ade ye kokodi ni ho me ba kokom me ba agrada ade anya kokom no ke agrada ade ko ye metima ka chabe if there's election tomorrow ne sa agrada na sorry mani na wo nyina ba fie ya yi za na mo nyina akotwa ba fie enti party fo ni nyanto bo ase kakra Samia baby, zipo this kind of man, I'm sure we are. What am I say? Enti ne mu de enu munya ho nto boase but wakokɔ tweaba na obi uduru ba bi no obi srɛ wade sometimes I know odin wo hwɛ nipa no wo srɛ wade a wobɛtɔ o anya hwe me man bibi anya hwe no wa yi ade ndi ama no wo de onim sɛ bia enka ya de papa ɛna akɔfa de aba me no sɛ same de bɛ ya de suade de ba me sɛ na so kyɛ sɛ me mo nkyɛ bia mo
onkyɛ
enkrofo da so dai
onkyɛ
I see you are enkrema nkɔ yie onkyɛ niema no pɛpɛpɛ mo obi anya me kɔdua ebu sɛ same me nya bi mfi ho me ba gye me de wotuma sɛ adwuma ya bo nyina communicator sɛ na na adwuma no ɛna wanya ba bi na onkyɛ ɛsa ma ni me sɛ ba ko fo nya sika krom nya de wotuma sɛ baako fo nya krom nya de eti no ye kan si wo fo bebre ho ba bi fo ho de che same ho enso so no omu se no mu kura mu omu kwa omu no omu busu afon party ni esa wonim and this co-opposition or co-opposition 2-3 weeks na communicators and so pom timi to bi abra from wo NDC mu pa NDC communicators see college na mu no
yeah
omu ho omu borrow
yes kakranto
credit omu tima ya appointment wo ye sure say ye ba be ma kwabra VB ana Yahuza ye ba be ma appointment Yahuza di obetima ya ne say sami jamfi be hia no na bia 2000 3000 wo say je e di ade na apese o ye gina fa kokoye nka be hia ayi aduji be hia no wo say ye ne kokoye we na wo so timi wotima say
no be bua
no wo tima bibi kakra na sasase bi mpo a otimi di abosese
wakasa me so me di
say na metimi nya ye me ka me ye nkrofo wo mampani kofo baaye no da bia me so ni di an example o se mo a mo ye we si akoles no appointment bia no metimi di amamo but me make sure say so 1 or 2 contractors me mo ade yakopɛ dan ketenkete o baabi ni ade ayere ade amamo number na enu 20 mpo mo a mo di ade na anim no o make sure me no wo ka say ene sa amrante no o mo ani afie o mampani kofo mo bia nya 3 bedroom
oh wow
eno mo wotuma say omo nyina we example we obi tifia wo tie ade oye ne se muntimi na appointment muntimi mom bibia no metima mo kasa abre amade na ba enti no contractors yeah mom me go fa a bicycle contractors yeah mom contract no me be to omo anim se bia ye ton da obi a comment estate I'm giving an example enti no on tua da be 5 or 10 e kama me
okay
ni akabom ni atwe yaye ni papers ni ade ama wodie ni no ocheche ma amrante ni nyina enne amrante ne ho na obi edidi na do e ma ne ne fe na emu mpo ye ne se me ma salon car mama ofie no that am institution na ho na ade am ye ne se institution no me de kodwo ye bo am ne to MPA ona ba sha am ne to boss eno ono ade letter ma mo sa amrante we am de man every month we make sure so be man 5,000
that's all
I'm telling you
that's all
kufo he
o mampani kufo nhihye ye enti no wanya fie wanya salon car wo be call radio station every month wo pay by 20 na ba and nipa na oye chief executive says can a peanut etebedu ona na ye wa ye wakoje wa de enti nipa na mo da bia o happy wo so party ni mo adwuma be ye wotuma say enti sa na ma we na ma party fo ni be de etimi ye de enya ba bi tran enya obi na be nya appointment enti sami jamfi ye sa na ma we na say party fo ni trans na mo sa so ni mo de na me sra mo mama mo man crofo we ta da money for we gold board and not one who say mo na mo smog gold ko pa say kwa bi anu na maintain ti mo ye press conference we see anu kwa be ne me fa so de akọ enti anya na anyini mfi ho ne emfa obi fo from ra ne atima ye nya kwai de afa ho ai smog nya de asam ye be yini ye nyini ne ya man yellow card say yellow card acha 2-3 weeks na paper we free we call be it on phantom team say sami jamfi de darling boy of NDC who pay a whole better compensation this 20-25 years one be opposition one transfer 50 years Sami will be better
fantastic Kojo Yeboah ana otse ninkano eno chira say Kojo Yeboah don't mind those hypocrite and this former appointees they are so mean and envious but then NDC too should learn to help its members ya bre omone ho ya Hassan bin I want to get this one. Hassan Ben. I say the day I will land in Accra, the following day straight to my guy Sami to glue for my contract. That be na one cry no. Over bane unique. Kisley in Kaseng was it Kojo Yeboah, please. I want your number. Okay, Lolonya. NPP always we themselves whenever they hear the name of thing. Or say somebody whenever they hear the name of Semi Jenfi and Felix Kwachi, okay, Ismail Abdul Salam, and we are Zoom Lion workers. For about 1 year, 4 months, we have not been paid. Hey, is that true?
What has it? It will be on precum. Maybe Zoom Lion be on precum. Let me call round some yes, I don't know. Zoom Lion will be on precum.
I say 1 year, 4 months in the interim, Zoom Lion. I think there's some lion case. I said me picking it. I said me picking it up. Okay, so I'm so show number. Could you?
Me number me number there.
Antonio Kumosi NLA new boss is quiet. I smell something fishy. Other Indian is NLA. Anyways,
Mr. So and then go for boss enemy must say my dad ko be your boss now about then na make can say positions be all the more will be no fit be no oba na nisu brain
na nisu brain
tie bia moto bobo ma no
and be because one
me share the go for send me say
me friend Chris Dugan
yes say to me find him
out so here mo bia na mo no
yes enti no ho no me person ko den
okay ma me san ko honorable ho na
yeah
honorable CD depreciation and common no ho afen so Chief Justice in the opening, you know, and also ho. And when you first say near Abuana Pen or didn't football. And you know.
Oh,
back on anchor.
Near here passes say any CD appreciation.
Yes.
Any dollar depreciation.
That's right.
And no na in here Ghana for. Chief Justice, the end of the Ebeba Witchery. And no or individual.
Okay.
Kwaja agree say if you educate a man, you educate an individual. But if you educate a woman, educate
Titokuni nation.
That be woman here can individual seminar maker. Me individual. I know not some here tokonu crash so e be ma. E dia ubo tokonu. Enyo
okay, ni kun de tokonu.
Okay.
Araba.
Yeah. Well, ye da nyankopo asese yetumi to aba eyi MPP afri ho because in sema ye kan nyina eye campaign menia campaign ye nyina ye bi na ye ka asem no susu no na MPP for no omu njindi ndenu enukra no abedadi na otu enukra no susu bedadi a unim ne ekoso omu se ye Donald Trump. So MPP for Omusi or Donald Trump said na a tariff for a war hunting and unti. But let me tell you as a Ghanaian, we chop CD here, a war maimu. But in a mantina and ne CD enya hond say. You see, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama promised a lean government. Look, if you are a business person and you are entering a country, you see or look at the behavior of the government of the day. And now the bebo bra. So he promised a lean government. And he promised 60 ministers. In there, 56 NOD Juma. That alone will tell somebody who want to do business that, no, come on. This man is serious. Because when you compare him to a president who appointed 125 ministers, meaning why we from now? The amount of money we have spent on these ministers, on bungalows, on cars, on duani, on matadie, on kwantu, ninyinanu. This government, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said, no, I am going to what? Use a lean government to manage the nation. That is very good. Now, Ufri also, you see that Nanado's government was so insatiable in taking loans. Baby alone was assassin. Bond baby hobby and not can for that. Now, the former Minister of Information, they did say, Kojo Ponkruma, no Kasafa, Ko Japan, no Marco Jibi, no Mukasa, now educating for Senate. Now, look at from January till today, the way this government behaves in terms of loan. Do you get right? Though we only have a single or one eye now in terms of getting loans in Ghana, i.e. treasury bills. But you realize that a can na do numa dia to hono enunti na ye bobusi and do say not for this government to use. So you see that if you're an investor, you see that no, this government that we have today don't want to be taking or not or best on taking loans, collecting money from here and there. No? It also sends a signal to the international community. Then also you see that we have a finance minister. Your friend Atu forcing. Do you get it right? Now, compare the behavior of Atu forcing on our pest vis-a-vis the behavior of Kenufureta on our pest.
Now, Honorable, why not see a comparison? Adia Miru na compare sir.
No, me say compare na hwe.
Na wo compare say.
Enye ye, minim say enye ye, no ti na me ka. Me say compare na hwe. Because Kenofureta
kwajo comparison why
enye. Me wo parliament yo. Me wo parliament 2017. Na media hu say Kenofureta mba mebo bra papa bia ni say. Oba ye no, obeka kire first meeting oba parliament ni say. There is no physical space. Now finance person is talking about that no. E kire say kwan bebre ni obenya sika dodoɔ e de aye djuma. And no start capping the get fund, cap the road fund, cap the national health. No me say akwa ebe kunye. At the end of the day ebe wu. Ampani ampa enu no di bre. Then he move on to the Templeton bonds. Do you get that? Templeton ye boni di nu. Kenofureta na danfo nu. E na wako fa omo aba. Tie o oji 2.25 billion we ye no. Our open books for competitive bidding. And no one can say na say attract interest. Otu. Now one can say attract interest. Udi we ma wa danfo. O ma I think around that time no more 7%. Inti sikan kwa na be. Inti obudi sa sikan we 2017 Kenofureta sa soria no ko Eurobond. Wa ko ji $2 billion. Inti papa we nu, can you compare him to Atufosia? Ene all she say Ghana ni Juma enye ye. This is also part of it. Now, when you move on, you look at self-discipline in this government. The government of His Excellency John Dramani, or disciplining, because he said he's leaving a legacy. That is what is focused on. So, what disciplining, the code of conduct have come, and then every appointee, every day they are what? Giving information or alerting you that be careful, be careful, be careful. And that is how we are moving. Eba mo say, and a Ghana for ninyina within these 5 months, you know, say na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama bebu omanu padia and yebe sa to aba edia manu. Now, the reduction in the importation of goods and also at this particular point. So, and nunti na minister say the programs of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama now. Ye kan kukon kiti men fan di agro. Ye kase kodo abro men fan di agro. Ye kase ye kodia kokofu from men fan di agro. Why? From July, August this year, especially the food staffs are ye do say afi wesuso nyangopo abuanu, they are coming to support the nation's agenda. Why do I say so? Otu say ene yando yan titim kukon kitinkita. You realize that our food import bill is going to go high. Now, if the import bill goes high, we use dollar to import these foodstuffs. And yes, sir. So you see that more people will be craving to get more dollars. And if the dollar is short in the system, then what is going to happen is that you need more cedis to go and chase few dollars. Now, Beyoncé now see the SR falling. Another strategy of this government, and it's the gold board, which was unstructured in those days. Yehu, Nanzese ye India for ni China for say, omu from Mukrum, Ewurade Nyankopon. Omu from Mukrum abedru ye krum, baby aye to gold. Omu didie sikani money counting machine, and in krasi to gold, because we don't have that structured system. That structured system was not there. So now, yes. So now, yes. Intimate stress, Sami Jemfini, FIC, that's intelligence, finance intelligence committee. We Chumbuafo, and Nejumano, Kojo Chumbuafo. Omunye Jumana ye Chisankrofwe, gold smugglers will meimu. So if we are able to buy a lot of gold and keep as a reserve, or do you know the ripple effect and now the multiplier effect in it? Say a drew say, one will say the cities editor gold. Now you keep on them. Into a drew time, I said, no, so I drew time say, Ghana drive the $4 a munya. Now you gold living. Now you to. Now, but meanwhile, we bought the gold with cities. And yes, sir. And we are using that gold to get dollars for the traders in this country. And Nunti say, Atufo Sikachro say, he is going to sustain on this journey. a treasure say no mikra miti has a say no inka me pesa ban bia be say 5 serious gold mine e wo Ghana ha. Number 1 branch anye adwuma no ye. Number 2 yem pack gold no gu ho. Obroni be ye dia ye wo gold.
But honorable.
Yes.
I even have a suggestion.
Yes.
Na say yakuye nim no menim say kwadwo me pese either me petition president to ana say say the be call supreme I don't know. Who say Ghana mra say adwapade bia ehwe sase na se.
Yes.
Says Kako, another Chambo, and a fango.
Yes.
A man for Nadia. No man penny bia what is no, or you has a four. No man for no, no so count.
Yeah.
80 a band is saying that Quabraneka said, Makwachi be a friend of concession. Won't you say you? Na ye chat demarcation be a man. Na a good DNA woman or two, no anyam faso. Na abaya in the taxes. A good dear ye na ye dia. Constitution is said. It must be held in trust for us. We are know your concession. I mean, and I have to petition the president on this.
That is the fact.
So government should take over. You must work for government because government is working in trust. And then the
you're correct, pa.
Nyansa ewom
7 because concession only pa say any dia no. Me sika wo bi. Because the constitution say me media ya wo dia. Or say the concession. No, or this can go on only bottom. How?
And no na efre no colonial mentality abrofo dia gu yetirimuti sa asichire besinde sa asichire no egusu didi ya adwum. And so because we are able to stop the lithium mining central no, it must move on to Damai and it must move on to look obroni bi obeba krom ha sa okita obie 2 companies a yenji ba ko so manage ba ko na ba ko enye Ghana for there. And then the sharing of the profits, they say no, yeah, no 60-40. Because when you know about 3-4 no one no di. And you come dino. I got on that dear free you chrome say or quack pay the ani or Ghana no or no mum never pay profit. Those people we must look at the law again. And are buying Sami Gemfi and a mineral commission. Let us look at the appropriation of the profit. And what these companies are no more. Obi to me catch say ye first na ye my 5% onu di ba 10%. Nyansa e woni trim ni nyina ni o.
Wanya extra 5.
Onti onu no wa ya de ye mbo nsem ma no. Ye mbo nsem ma
ni mo ko yes. Shut success go do no mu tuni sa. Yes we dey o mu 10%.
10%.
Yes abene o.
Yes abi anim.
Oman panyi misra your excellency samra no de esese yensisa no afi we. So be impair onko ni krom yani nu ni ntokwa bia because this is where baby obroni di dadaye aye hiani is all this type of thing.
Nigeria 51% shares of oil.
That's right.
Ghana can strike the same.
That's right. Yes.
Ghana will bear 13 or saying.
Yeah.
You see
13. Nipa no olidi ane wo 2%. Nipa no olidi 1% olidi ade no. The company ni buy 2%.
Look at this. You see, and I make say, Sadia no obroni di ye hiani besinde. It is a sen we yes samrano. We susu disika beba Ghana. Fanu say ye wo be serious 5 mining company belonging to the government of Ghana. Ube usa brosan cry betumi to go na ye ma. Afe Ghana ni dwade ni be di dwa onu kra ko joma not air condition come with the market. Because no sika na ba ohia dollar enani say be ka kira ban say next week no ye be hia be say $1 billion no fa go Bank of Ghana ye di dwa was kanu no makoto na yet na we musa bedani hia fon nyankopo ye da was say gold no ebisa wa asase no diamond ebisa wa asase no and na oil susu sa ho muma yensisa mbra no. All these things are some of the things that are helping our what economy to improve. But Danyankupan said at this particular time, me near a woman say, "O Kampapa, Kanya and Ukra was say, government has not started spending. Government have not yet started spending. So the only thing that can save us is the programs that are coming, and then the gold board. Na enu nebe masikanatina because as I say, contractors are a year juma. When we start to pay them, then we'll have excess liquidity in the system. We'll be having more money into the system. And our programs are bankers as you obey. They said the government is mopping up resources. So there's no unnecessary spending. Government is so disciplined. So before we can scale up this, all the programs that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is bringing at this second term, no, as I say, you know, I am fire home fan gym. And nothing I make us say, say I'm kukon kitty, I am mind people for some kukon kitty, no munko titibi. Because we as NDC, no, and ye young kwane bedo ama Ghana ni na diami. So such programs let us bring all the youth, irrespective of the political party they belong, because we want to stabilize this nation. Then you see that a CM Asusun on Printisika Mana Mahama Tisena Nado. Addison was able to print about 77 billion of the man Nado.
Without parliamentary approval.
Without parliamentary approval, we are printing Sikanu demand. Nanado near this in Unkase saying charge Omunoma cost inflation.
Yeah.
Omunoma cost inflation 2022-2023. I have printed 77 billion. Ediaman Nanado. Oma release the good system. So now you have more cities and from excess liquidity. More cities chasing dollars. And a dollar suswa kwatri. And a black market for susunu. Omu yen yo mupe. Me ba mitien yo kafa black market. But which system cannot be what? Structured. Those who are selling dollars at the airport, as I say, ye say be creative forest board suswa. Na ye mbramfa mom. Na ye who say o person sisa sika, you are not at fault against the law. Do you get it right? Yeah, obia betumi aba wonche. Because of Africa no, ansa na misisa dollar no, mu Jimmy number ne de ID card ni nyina passport sorry, ansa no masisa dollar mami. Do you get it right? So let those people who want to work there, give them the opportunity to work and then put the law there. Say when to me and Jimmy passport and nani ID and sana usisa skanuma no. Na wafumbrano. So that will create more businesses for us. Then also you look at the Guta people. One will say, Adenu see the enya hondi dollar bafom. Ye catch a man for say, oh, mumu reduce Adenu. Why should it be so? So it means Guta to have a job to create the opportunity to create job. And he said, we should have those who are importing particular goods no on board no and wo. Na ye who say who kwako import I say say obi asori o Ghana na me import we na me import say. So today if you ask Guta how many people are importing shoes into this country on to Minchere, how many people are importing belt on to Minchere, how many people are importing perfume on to Minchere, how many people are importing sugar and rice, and they can't tell you. But we structuring the market for them to be able to tell us, say, one of my importing belt inquire 1 million, you can make law against those people. And now Nipa Bia say, I am going to import belt as a Southern the type of belt. Say Mrantenam Kromo Moody, I pay Pabidi dad and Crawford say leather belt. Do you get to who toss a Saudi or Chinanati? So we must educate those people. Those who are importing perfume, they must also have that education. Now, somebody will ask, those who are giving them education, who is going to pay them the salary? The person who is going to pay the salaries are the members who will be paying their monthly or yearly dues. So you establish such system. Now, our economy is so unstructured. And nothing I'll be sorry to say, or see me kwako import ediaba, who doesn't have any knowledge about that. A cow or say importaba. Udi bedru haswa now mahabo no mama or list tintin. But if you have, let's say, car importers board, then you know that before you join as a member, you know all type of cars. You must have that education. Say now bedru port now custom for catcher say, oh, kaka we can spec we wo hunti e say uti ahunka. You should know that already before you go there. And unti no mudi buye. And obi no susu bu obi no mo awe aban. So we need such groups. Now, if we have these boards, rice importers, sugar, we have oil, we have belt, we have iron, we have all that, and we create these boards, we'll be making money at the same time, creating employment for this nation. So that those multitude of you, look, me them in say, what I'm afraid of is the population increase at every time there. Because all the youth that we have today, if they are 3 million or 5 million, give them 6-7 years, they are going to create another 3. So you ask yourself, how are you going to feed them? We need a program today. Your Excellency, your second coming is to put structures or institutions in place. Obama beka semya chere during Atamos time. Yamfa Juma that a nation must focus on strong institutions but not strong men. Nana do abe than a strong man. And nunti no tumi fa konja eto viet manu ebie condition gusu na wasape driver wape watchman gukamu na bemma kantinka omundo bodie omundo banchi no mu hwa konja baako busumi so na ya tuo muka o mai we senyo bonsan man sa time na ye die.
Okay. Live on Accra 100.5 FM. Citizenship. Mondays through to Fridays, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, yeah, the bro, and past 6:30 like 7 to 10. Ubetimi adjoining now, so do message about on Facebook. Honorable Ashama.
What can in term to do?
Because we.
We are saying, oh, so there, Kasa. Oh, David, because in Akonya, David, my name is Zokakra. Oh, David, say, I'm a Ghana. Let us seriously focus on it. Your Excellency, the youth are still there. I want to say Kakrabi now to me more. So let us have these institutions in place. Nanado and institution be a Juma. And nothing as is like the part to me, Jessica, so could tea gatam. Nkodako huni dema, na debi or the envelope be to them. Do you get right? Sicilia da pan, I shall Kodano, Mamma Dania Cronfo. Fanu said Debbie no poundum tea, and now ye chinko shama, Nkoda of your CM mamu, and a milk nibiaka, Ukojuma, Diana Kodanobe. So be we are. Into Sicilia da pan, I shall Cronfon, and Kodano Cronfo, and no Mawiascano, but Sami Jenfinu dear, or no will be. No one no chiche. And now I'm on 41. No more compare these two people. How? It is not the same. Yes, sir. The programs that have come, we need to put our hands on deck. One said the Minister of Roads. Nan ya michia me ko bebia. Ube say ya fili potholes no. Yes, ye enjoy potholes no. Amana be dani manhole. And sana ya ko fasika say let us get a new contractor. That also helps in managing the economy. Into portals kakra appear now ma feel it. Do you get one? Practical example ni uko udru from Ashama going ube say portals be the hopper afariwa uko afariwa oh nanu mi ko no ma feel it. So I say yes. So you don't go and look for a contractor that will be doing 2 or 3 kilometers again. In that way you are saving money. You look at the Minister of Education, you look at the Minister of Agri, you look at the Minister of Communication. This is the way we should go. In all these things, it helps to prop up our city. In this, we catch us say Donald Trump into Nebasanu. Because Donald Trump, from 142% taxes on Chinese goods, or the about 30, and a China for 125, or more the about 10. Eba Musen, and no be catch us say Donald Trump. Ni tariff on tina city no aye nti ebesre obia say mumayemboji His Excellency so
yeah that's it. Honorable Ashama Hassan Ben Abdullah say Honorable Kwesi Ashama as if you are in my mind. We are tired of Abrochre. We want to come back home.
Oh yes.
Honorable Ashama, pray for me to come and join you. May God make Ghana like UAE Dubai. And also the message na odi abado Daniel.
Catch say oba na on frame na mission no airport.
What take credit that.
Major as block account who can transfer na ko.
Obenane
as well as na ko.
One thing here so the message you know see Kingsley there tete. I say please don't know too can I get your contact? Okay. Mensa Agudu. I say Tokonu means river mouth. Diane Allen, I say, as for the MPP, Sami Jenfi has been their nightmare. Kingsley say, no to Darko. We branch chairmen have suffered enough this party, but we didn't get anything. Oh, Pacho.
4 months.
Your party is just 4 months. Okay, you have 4 years to go. So give the president the benefit of the doubt. Paul Bayo, also good afternoon to and your panelists watching you live from Tewa. In fact, Kojo is my man, and I always like his donation submissions. Ismail Abdul Salam, please, for the sake of Almighty Allah, ask Easy Boss to pay us our money. 5 months now. Now, Jimensa Ade, necessary
Mami no yem pamuno.
Yeah, wasted time. Yeah, Juma 5 months. Electoral Commission. I hear na the mama.
And we President Bobe Chase o Yinedi.
Yinedi. Uji budget.
What budget?
Yeah, uji budget. But catch say budget sky amount no aso na anso.
Unkasa 5 months. Why are you not paying them?
Unkasa. Jo Ashama Michiao.
Jimensa utie ya me patrol. One way Juma ma no tuam ko.
One question. Who's the omo de budget ko parliament near the amount? Obi aso be file bi omo discount say scan na exposure mu ana honorable. Presidential one etua MPs who file etua. Nyina men was before then from the budget ko parliament. It the etua no eno ya na e kwa buy
mega operational expenses.
Operational expenses no mo di.
Saka kraka no.
Dom the expenses.
What was anything about na kokoko?
Go for the scout.
O ma curiosity ka. O to me kill the face how she at Clinton yiri.
Joe Smith osina my regards to my boss Makati.
They chop our money.
In the junior assistant officer Jam Kennedy Chagley is also here. Enochirel Anthony Okumo, I see you. David Amo, Fache, also started 24-hour economy and grass will stop complaining. Of course, and if you're office and a Baha Street, 24-hour economy, Papa. Guzitano. And it's here. Me Kwame Kwachi, Sefa, SKOJ, Dr. Kufia. If in office is here,
MBP for no muju say Guzitano nebedo.
Guzitano
is law and employment.
Yes. It only do come on. 24-hour economics. It's somewhere your office. Samira Bamia office na no one. When I see 24-hour economy no more.
Okay.
Yes. Intime pacho. Ejuma no e ho no mo.
Eseminsu mi ko hunu na me hu input ametime.
Gusitano ne kasa kama fantastic man. Fantastic man.
Na giri mu doro.
Ba me ka ai kojo se chena oba no na wa wo no ntino hu hia se obepe flora kids baby diaper. No de usum bi anim ombeda na dwumu ni nyina because maximum absorbent layers. Enti all day all night and kola no ebe dry. Enti mayen kan fo mo bibia afi no wo media nam kwan so me kra makoto to be agu nti oba na wo ya na che se yekoye very gentle on the skin. Very very gentle on the skin. Nti ye kan fo ma ene kokope bi delta paper for na de ba adwa so mo amopen do supo mu no muntu 0243 033 033 0243 033 033 policy ni no say me kan cho say policy ni na dru no aba imboost herbal mixture number 1 immune booster.
Wow.
Adrowi COVID power samre bi ye nyane ye de beko no eno ana imboost herbal mixture ko yade bi e ma nkwa mo ni gina kyese utimi gina brand yankasa ahoden pa garifi adru no ani misrawo kotobi na enya hoden na available almost all pharmacies near herbal shops. Danke's People's Junction, Nanabuachi Herbal Kanshi and Tema, Ekus Pharmacy, Wudama Pharmacy, our Shama, King's Walk Herbal Kanshi, and Atenated Herbal Shops, then you know all drug sales outlet. 0246 208496 0540 710 113. Yeah, come also say, unse to the beer no beer can. Say na odi bibia babontin nti FD4 approve ni ameba diom ho adanse amount enye FD4 pena approve B-Blast disinfectants and B-Blast heavy duty cleaner kama papa Environmental Protection Agency United States of America just say oma tiase edom sas krata say generally good and safe for humans and our Ghana so Food and Drugs Authority so amom ho akwanya so omonto mesraw say your kitchen, say your washroom, say your bathroom, say your bed. Look, I don't want my boss no. Make camfo fake amount because honey I cannot crepa. 80 and that you can for a year BioBlast disinfectant and BioBlast heavy duty cleaner amount. From CC and Agent 0246 596 689 0246 596 689. So pursue to be brakwa bomidin on my mount discount. Okay. 80 other penyifo bi ho no so aso ya stream che Dr. Amagashi Herbal and Spiritual Center omko yade bebre say liver and kidney problems, hepatitis B, fibroid, stroke, HIV, so here war peptic ulcer, gonorrhea, hypertension. Yehowa make we in my den and I make we in my den. Spiritual marriage, ni bad dreams. Ahonhom ni men nyina omoye ho adwuma na omo Kumasi enkran takrade mesraw from 0547 044307 Kumasi for befa enkran 0544 580936 enkran befa takrade so 0595203069 afi Father Abraham Herbal Spiritual Hospital mamini kama location kura because adwuma o ma ye any adanse nkrofo adi no chroto ansa na refi omo wo fanko barrier asofa Star Oil filling station wa jom number kura se na edi omho nkomo 0244 371695 and 0559114122 omo adwuma adwada kosi kwesiada na yade bia hani pe bia honhom no honamani nyina omusa spiritual cases bia enso omudi ho asem okay ma yenko na yentie kwadwo yeboa yewia medi eye Tontina 74 mixture ho adanse enso acho bills microcredit enso medium ho adanse afi MTN etwetwea Jores reality enso omunyina ewo hebe ho asem ne yaka kwadwo
nana me da ase
yako
se wo dollar ni se ayi series nyeso na
dollar me hwe time into wie no a na ye the last minute no after
me da so me for kwanya zemencha road minister
okay
that's right well you be of voter region me voter region pillars no na me choose a na me fane ka the main one ho yeah
Abuja
the man appointment bu na me so as an official kakra but proving me wrong chew I'm telling you so Abuja voter region no we am number 1
Abuja correct guy
position na dey ma papa no
yes
nana ano action man no
can one night Abuja na be hold the motorway o Kumasi o gata crowd chese every place adwuma bia e kwaya o mu yi ya akufa do sheda otutu ntokro gu osa woni ba de ne che o mutu no mutu galamse ofo tokro bi o mu yi to onya de ketwa chese Abuja yetima make sure say project Kumasi de no woni say woni fa salon kan fa so ba se obetimi de ka bia fa so
wow
they were 24 hours adwuma ekoso ono abonya de ketwa minister we die yemfa ne yema nto nchei were proving me wrong we too much baby obi ancha kese nkoma no na adwuma no mo ne say because mampani ayi more ministers
Abuja ju too
oh you too much Abuja champion wo hwa Greek minister the same performance and crofobia cross obi abi
for Abuja never
oh you too much minister
oyema me fair so say me wo amasema pokwase stress
yeah
na company na kwane from Maripoma na infutura omudi kunye ngokwa
yeah
ana emsa Abuja bo one day ni bufuefu
yes
ono catch me say Santana portals o se muntwa kwan no so mun water kwan why and I'm the feeling no
that we
Abuja
Abuja minister baby obi ancha kese nkoma no
the full name dey
media
Abuja governance
the guy
on the government be
ewom e agree the how that
but to governance na actually of Abuja
Abuja ju too
much baby obi ancha kese nkoma juma wo ye ne de chese no ama voters na more appointment no
yes
what on the face
yeah bra one that
be ha obi ba voters do the face
that's an opinion like no
and yes what ya there do
no
that's no be happy
why ya there do what's the position che because regions region wo paja na hu obi a wetin say we region no kro mu sisi and o mo boy
one other agbeni a or no so ye adwuma me person me ba na ba so yokuji to abla
oh what was here
winim
same
24-hour passport
me dey be beyond near me fair say wo fie na passport na ba
na dia bro
na ni to ko ye womun sa sin nyina wagini nyina
obi de to na ono anje
wajibi bia
na anje oraman
oh you champion what must say womun ye utimi say ani ana meka no NDC no for bi baba dwani ye ana nkrofo bi de na ye omodia
abla kwa the fantastic one
correct what must say ana me come anim no baby communication minister obi amechia no metima ka chenza me send sector ho ani ama nkoyi and abi communication here na make
Sam George sorry
eniema nkoyie
Sam George
baby obi amesre no me nua kuma no no
dey hifa na nkoyie point here
me say me no wo ka say baby at studio ha wo pese wo frɛ kwame kwache wo pese wo frɛ che ba network nyina
ha frɛ ko
nya happy o baby awo bia frɛ nko network nyina jiagu mesre no
ana data bo nso den data boy dey o promise
e be twa ne ho saa na hye agu abrekwa want me pa mi ad kwa pese
data boy den
eniema nkoyie wo sector ho mesra no make sure so no mo beto niema because Ghana for bre o friend go na me busa no otu da me busa question o DSTV mo hye hwan ase
As a Minister of Communication.
And what you might do. Every month, DSTV for 2 boom.
Oh, say I'm
what do you mama now? My dear Juma, as any pan, you know, DSTV said to me demonstration.
The same machine say, Omutumu, and so to signal.
And so, Catan so, and
Muna, not
signal. Why do you charge me so much? And yet, all the signal, not me,
DSTV, you won't tell me every month, Yatum. Yes, I got a fool. And your most say, won't you feel Chromon Fadia, now from a week, and don't think of for connecting Nigeria, you know. A cheap system. I don't Nigeria, the Alpha near the Mbequian.
Charlie.
Won't mean say we are Monko. And not an American or Montpenny. I that or GBC no. So when you know the only
in them.
Only nadi. Because GTV always say no, apart from Mwa, Omu Amono, your program papa and cat station no. Your program papa ni ade ade. Yan fancy can come and forward.
GTV Omon secretary dey so.
I dey she ni ho. Program be anyone no betima ka so akofie wo che
program a open no enye talking
never dia grow na woni ball omoyi 1992 Africa Cup and nanu ne yi
because we need right
just we need right and see dia na mun ma ho ne mun ye ne ye mun pay right na Ghana for station by station dia person hwe ti ma hwe me am fie sika bank for info mun ni ran
na Ghana e bobo na me do DSTV GTV ani
onyi adentia what ma say yes no mu de we ne ma ekoso ni ade ade no
wa confirm petitions about them. I mean, for petition back.
Father of Chim.
Send your treaty Ghana for a pevesano. Meninjo.
We economic jabon.
80 American war. Omunya baby ama obi pevesano. Why do they treat us like animals in our country? Why?
Me, I don't think sakra. Me,
no, Hamil.
We be do no obi of obi of ferry idea what no
Jabonte. What they of pevesa. Oh, Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, I beg you. So many, look, American embassy, they should create a place for the people. I mean, all the embassies.
Even that runabout to Crown, no more shed and go up. Papa,
yes. I don't know what I'm going to give this. Who's a no
Obi okra open the confidential but obi who so
yes sir
eti mapio
ferro do na me dance o ya de e wa niam de kwesi ane nyina ani age and this ministers ni ade no mo bojumanti ba bia onye bia ye ba ye be kan what you say no mo correct niam ne kama ne nyina ekwa anim na me dance na so onim se Ghana me say no sidi na sidi ni se ne sidi ne wie dollar ne wie sidi ni raise ne dollar ne ye ne wie enya nyankopon na ne wie o eye nipa ena atranse ena adwene hu sade no se ye so ne ayi ni sisia ni mu bebu te se de bia ye so ne mu preko se de affect no ena mampani atima tase wonya mpani fo mu ni onim die wo mu nim nyansa no wode o ma hyehye wo no mototo nema na me to ane mani age en me ne o kase edum pempen se obi wo no ma obi ti abrochire eno nti na obu okra mu ye o or the $1,000 ba wo to cement obeto bebre o because of bano se baby scano bebre no de twade omuye enne the way eba from no eba from two so abroche from so omubuafu de o mampani ha
omubuafu papa
I don't know wompe
ajoji wa be bomba eso ko rasunje oko no echi o say oh president Mahama oya do but en favor ye
I don't know
omubuafu who's the first one no buy no what's the sound bebre but the same this year was the sound as what or if it costs $1,000
yeah
onya emphasis 1,600
yeah 16 to 17,000
yes that what we I know was cost 1,000 this will be 1,200
yeah how atia good
only vivi mbrante ni agi omusi wono mo fra broche beji o mo girl
yes over there won't imagine bia ya no nyina epe ska no de ba ni ade ni nyina epe enti pani for ya de o man pani for you o mo ne de o man pani ya de o so atma yi nipa 56 no even 60 obi 120 something still na dollar ebe collection election ebe ko na otu da ho enka wo de enka wo de wagi mi kura bo be collection dia and yema bi ete otimi injecting money back for
that's right
o mo ntimi amana even 15 and nam 17 16 sa de collection de lose here o man pani ntimi about just 4 months hwe de dollar neighbor na no de mama ni giba akokra wo system no dollar neighbor no na petrol ni yef
ampa
me feel me ka cha na che na me ka ke tuwe se me feel na me bas me feel wow what's a condition number nice be okay and foot be a moya what man a yamamu papa papa
okay
a yansa phone ebu mino and yansa phone ebu mino or one carbon come about papa and yam no mubuma at the sandy power way more honoma at the end of the ababet sound yakobin for from and she shall much channel ning near coso and I make us say baby and no one I know to that here queen. This say I never corner. Ghana never do acquire one party state. I'm telling you because but I change this idea. Yenim dia equal Nana Nabucodonosor Babaye. What must say? Yes, I have a call and go for your man. I know. Yeah, Hana, you want a whole year to be the empire bonanza and one about almost starting spending. There's almost spending. Yeah, just almost started spending where and I'm honorable. Me, I can even promise you one best spending man. The cry as I have from my broso dollar next 2-3 months. Dollar the number 7 says in this. Dollar never you na braba mo so nyo bia. What was the never bafo and once I share papa be na no to that ko e dey na yeti krom na so company ba o man mu a mimi krom mu have Kenya ase da bia me use one e ho na new month o to gold kese in the branch kese wo no obi wa brem ni adeba Kenya ase dey na so na no to that ko uko Anglo Gold Ashanti was South Africa before mbabe project of South Africa wo no omu ye kwae wo ho nyina community omu ye kwae wo ho nyina omu the light ko ensu omu ye bibia asphalt o omu wie no omu si hospital international hospital say niema mbabe ho in case of something nipa benya bia ko hospital and son omu start omu djumadie na na otu akoko mi krom Kenya ase udu hwidiem na wo ko Kenya ase number 1 number 2 ba bia new month no na je wo ro watare hye bag mu and son wetima
kwajo kan ye
je say wo yi wo ho
kwajo men kan ne say ase wo mu pe anom koye wo South Africa ana wo krom de o manye two separate leaders because it was say your leadership in the can say go do the obetu na say na obetu no yes saying by there omnya 10% na no agency
na nti enye nipa
na wo ye nipa ka ye na
na obeko Kenya say number 2 hospital papa bia ni ho ye say hwidiem
ya de na yesande
Roma for hospital kitwa bia Kwame Nkrumah time mu si ye eno na take care of ba bia obi asemitu obi a nana enwura mu ho aye wei no hospital Kenya si krai mu enfutro na agi krai nyina fa Awurade Yesu Kristo na onim de amane ye ya wokọ ba bia new month for no na omukọ tese na e ho do mo ye kwa na ye bibia e na omomote ho
amu de oma ye bibia
omo ye bibia na omote omukọ tese ho e na kro ni nyina mu kaasi namu e na ebo enfutro e na ensu ape
mu ma mo mpanyimfo se den
e chese omo di abro na otu da ko empanimfo di mpanimfo abro ye wahemfo wo ho ahemfo so je omo percentage ya asa enti de mi busan se sa ni hihye we mu no eno na da bia ma oman be kofo enna me no ko Kenya so ne ade ade na no because of those things the one nipa yare wo ho nya de ketwa wo na nse me ko ho enya de ketwa hospital kra bi ni one nipa ko hospital ye wo machine
me
ye tu every gold
esa nka ansa ne me ma concession kra no you creative fund be a friend of health fund.
Yes.
Nanka ya muwa quantity bibi.
Yes.
Every month.
Yes.
Say ya really be sorry.
Yeah.
Nanka you use fund because every way be a baby it has adverse effect on the town.
Even community development fund.
Yes.
It's a same wo.
Yes. Masa, see ya na ye ni minyansa. Ana ye ntimi to go na. Panika sasa na say ya be wan yansa for later. Why?
Yes.
Why are they doing this for people?
Nana. So me ko na me see me krom ni how na me appear stadium one on to fi say we do come one
appear free
of Kenya's number 1 what must say you need the same town e ho na ye
na me share no jubilee how we receive manager pa
oh appear the on be receive what must say tinana ye ba be ko ni say ya na ananso mampani a wa ba odi nhihye foforo be ba na ama ne ma toto ye akufado na pam fo ba o mu de ayo be wia no makunu ma say no me ne o kase onabo wo hye wo de o ye panimu a wadi MP wo mu ni ade position ya ba mi so o de na so bro so me busa question anya bi a 37 ba bia na DVL for no one police for no one yetimi apam wo mo o mampani mu ba ye ndis be no mfi se sa place no ye ba beji ya de na de ye nse contractor na so ye project one that place no woni aban ne trance e na aban ne so oni bibi onkonko pe ba bi o mo de kwa benya police kwajuma police station chi wono atomic wono ene okosi dai ema police wono ene edu mu nyina akọ wono
ono si sada
no etu e aban na ma na sase o
opposite park no
hono opposite park no aban na sase no de man no atomic for sase ene okokosi ene ono no mfa we no mfa nye project sabiom nya ya gini ya djuma asase we ba bia dan chese
ndi police for free akra
police for bia ni awo
we prime area
police for nyina mo akra nyina atomic police station echi wo no e ho no mo nyina agu to police ni bia ni a e no mo me no kasa excavators egu so ye adwuma enya de ketwa ye ba ye na dia ne ye wudru Afrikiko opposite who say soldier for in the first house bungalows in the one police headquarters in here na nim Afrikiko opposite one with the ama company bi onu so si die na ho no security zone wey ya de ya fa ho a roofing sheet afa ho mo ye security zone ya ba ye honorable ye trasa niema we wama enkofo ya fa sa niema we say omo de ama enkofo nti agya ya na sa niema we ye ba beteta ho ananse ye make sure say ye begye ade upon see a reset ba bia o na no to dako eni kwa say gya niema bi tutum shamu da ya chi asase we da mu da ya chi before the election 24 hours omu si die omu every Sunday Saturday omu tu anopati anumre ye government land wo biafa ya kam impoma kwa stop omu once dey say properties na omu fa ye no omu gusu
okwa roka dey
me ni omu di ko si ani brutal ho no say omu an say ya e no omu fra omu boss omu ne boss kasa me mo 1 week ni ade me ko twice ni ade me nyina nko fanda so guso
omu boss say dey
what ono wato e ho ene dia na even the fear na sa to aso no ene dia nto owi obesa be bu fie na gu I'm telling you, I buy property. I buy new money in fine. But still now, I could find for the system no property sitting and still now almost develop the acquiring such airport place. Yeah, the dear grow. Na honorable. Media minimum someone who want to. And the sad property and farm mobile can say, or so a person in idea want to consider atomic police and hold my bias as I don't want to go remo and never know because the police for you now go.
Wow.
The case be a center.
Say
BBC honorable police for you now be any center. Who call on many near quarters in the yard. A honor a crowd police for you don't makobu. And do so mako see filling station or a honor load fuel. And who say me didn't want me to say, will be to down summer police station, will be a police headquarters. Was surrounded by your two moto at the atomic police station. Go filling station and your police from one there. A honor will be a failing. Now I'm going to motor by 1,000. Obi no feeling you be 2 or be do dance ma na fu an inside na ntinipa bibini ya dwene nyansa wo
be connect to omo
nearest places na no to da ko
obetu obekwa na half
asa na no to da ko na omo ba ekwa ne kra cars ni adade police ka omo block kwa ni na wo da bibini adwene wo form do na no to da ko eti be sre oba mu mpanimfo omo reset niema de ba akufo ne nkrofo na wia niema wotima say because anything o shia in that the president shia na president buy ade o ye ba kwa mani anye ho e yo kokko no shia akufo
na person be shia no
akufo e ba wiase wan shia president an shia ne nsem na bon komoda on ne nsa no no atwam
o ba so nim say mahama ne
akufo difference mi wie masema obehu
okay
nana wa shia no fine program ababi a good ex president one day no come on and then intra ko nyom na de ha mi mponi say woni ne di ni ti bubom akwati woni niam ewom woni niam body e wotem na ne di ti di agro say tre we oni we ompani da don yan ba bi ko e di om ti bubom anche bia no ko ye papa ye ni paboni ni number 1 and then mfa wuti mubom because bi ade agudi tim no e che apia wo wa dwempa ma Ghana fo ni ade wo kwa no ni di wo chi so obeje akwa say wo ye wadanfo akufado ye mfa ni agro sa o wo pa bonsam na hye akufado asai
say bia ade
abonsam na no hye no
na omampani hwepe up unity
unity to with who
no na do de na unity
be adi ana
eno ni trim
abonsam ni nyankopon ni abonsam ni chaka woni ni chaka bia wo hia na wonsa no acha na ko ba bi Ghana fo ni abro so reset eniema never entertain set nipa bi say what ma say Ghana fo ni abro ye wo gidie wo mu ye odom eno na me wo mampani che say papa yi me say constitution no and yes amia na bi amesa akoko test constitution dia me ko test bi ona na otu da metima ka che o say bi constitution anya yi o say e say okomienu ni ye kwato aso na ye twam eje kwato aso de say papa etimi say akọ the next one e kwato aso because ade ojo ma timu no
and the early days yet
oh na say ne say bibia certificate ba bi what ma say
for that no yembo na chidom
yembo na chidom na me kan say agina wontim ni nyansa wontim hyehyɛ o person de ma Ghana for ko mo anim no we ye yin nipa bi sa wisdom wontim ni wodo a de wo ema nipa no na na otu da hwe nya president bia because me minimum mampani kofo mampani ko for ba ye na me you to gran ya waso so the fear na ye say we bibia won be di president no more than kakaye o di mpo so no besere
that's right
di say onimu pa se ko gye ebo amuna na mo ba fi am be prepare ye bibia no wo di president awie wo mu hu a wo nya nipa biem ma hu na nado be di president wo hu a wo nya nipa eni ko be no ba papa we be di president ye no me hu no no ne chese oni obia gira ho mo bonko mo di ade gi ade se fi nkrofo de ne die so man nkrofo ni na me yankopon wo boni pa ni different papa we nyame abona ma wo de na magana fo eniema o pese o ye se ebo na chi dom ne eboa na eniema na me se na na to da ko me se wo de ma ho 2-3 years na pipi fo na mo ye de bronya mo di nya bronya keto wo mo bronya ma ko aduenu ansa ne collection 20 Christmas ansa ne collection dia kan ne nyina selection ye no mu ni election bi e ko o ma we mu selection ye ya na de neti so ni ye ko ni ye reset ye mfa de ne madam money for nsa me say ni biem what man say etu ye NPP ni a entempa o dwane this time a acha 2-3 years be you atum mu nyina mo mra na enye de ye nso mo ma na enye niema na otu akuni bibi
dabi
nana so ko na marketer me de me ko market every Sunday
okay
weekend bi am ko market
okay
nana otu akudru madina marketer aduane abu rough me count aduane abu rough
pay na mahu
aduane na me eniema me come market ba na me pa na emre ene nwane ade those things u ba na de be nkwan ni ade u feel u
na say no so ne so omo nte price
so na bo dia baba nchi abani ade
na bi ababa ne bo no
still ne bo dia be ka che obi an emre bi atwa mu enwa se bi afompo ebi a 100 and 200 say we kona to be 100 and be bebre bodia aba uto abebre eniema ye ton just ni ade na do bi abeka chose ni eni na last month ye pe no oboa and na weekend ya me call market na bibia e da form say gum 200-300 jound be die no last month to be for ni quarter it will be eba ebi a yɛmfa ne sɛ ɛmo ne nneɛma na ɔmo krade ba na ɔmo se bia ɔmo sika wom ba local staffs no because the transport bo nyɛ den eti ni me maame afia usi akoko tu board ɛne bank ni menke afia kras ya wo de ba madina dwom no first no de ba ne nkagye ne 1000 bia wo be gye ne 500 enti oba nneɛma na ba fom eti me madina dwom na me kɔ na meka ebi obi so be kɔ agogoro hia na ba bi foforo na no to da ko ɔmo asete because wonim sɛ we ɔmo wi aye ayi the edigu asase be friend say fertilizer mu wi ani nyina won sa Greek minister gidodo na de ama akuafo no because who the minimum pay
one person no so bo adwuma pa no na Greek minister na
so ono one a prefect of the ministers what man say what you more than what you senior sectors by be na se bi o make sure you try to
senior
Chajuma or bono and different altogether. What man say? And wagigi fertilizer ni nyina chama kuafo ni use free. Say when na near po. Na mo the fertilizer go warehouse. Na mo ton.
Fertilizer say atro not for sale.
Not so mo dey. What man say? Kakra obabeto so wache ni nyina ma say wakrafo for odi.
Ona ba akuta free price e ntinu lock no.
Ono pe ba ku na ote so ono so kotoba oba no so the same thing. That's on so e chine lock no. Wọ́n bẹ ha Ghana wo ẹ̀nà náà tún dàkó wúwo fie náà yẹ NDC ni a ma wọ́n ní nye sẹ́ wọ́n nya president papa wọ́n nya members papa a wọ́n bẹ tutu nneɛma no ebi ẹ̀ nà wọ́n nsa nkan wo deɛ mesi akya richafo no so yɛ ɔmɔ mpani wi ɔmɔ mani gye richafo yɛ so simple ebi ni mo nya wɔn yia obi ni mo nya
wo wa wo nya wadwuma yie
park ni obi abɛkɔ so akɔbɔ bɔɔl ni bi obi abɛ bɔ bi nti obi anya ntoma
ana mo so mo nya steady because ahana John Mahama tie eti ye te ha no a ye mpese John be feel no CEO minister a wonye wadwuma yie
me
ye munya agro
me se na no CEO ba ko na me mpese be boni din
hwe
won oye dent kakra bi ba ne ho enkotodwa a wabu no wabu nkotodwa 1 week still now what ye not one ma ye muni so benya record wo benya wo de ma next wo benya record mo mampani John Mahama won fa ne ma ni agro ena nya fe no be pempa nkrofo eno nko ade ne wo mampani kufo na kofi di awuo ayi ba ne fi osafomafo ba ne fi as a minister on bonkomo ye bi atoto niema osafomafo duru ne fi ne wayi na di wotuma se akufa do ntimi nya da ba o mampani John Mahama on the same thing what kofi di awu sa adwuma no nim ye obetima ye e na obeye amagana ko ye ntu ye ndisi na no tu da ko wakoma to ye wotuma se obi asa be kan de
Anthony Okumos, it's true my overhead was so bad now the road has been fixed okay so also Honorable Ashama, please stop hypocrisy and propaganda. Fifi Peniel or say Fifi Peniel say Ghana feels fresh Okay, my main can be for Ebenezer
Nanake and
Ofake. When can Oforata, when can Oforata come, please? Fifi, Penel, my main can for a while, Mr. David, Amo Facha, start a 24-hour economy. Grassroots will stop complaining. The Lahamon also, G Mensa doesn't care about Ghanaians. Joe Selassie, also your online radio tuning has no sounds, but I'm going to check it online tuning in my. I will say honestly, data is very costly in this country. I'm telling you. Data the DBI Misuhun. Data Misuhun. Joe Smith, Osanana, please tell Kojo Yabua I love him and my boss McCarthy so much. We say hi Accra FM. Your online radio tuning has no sounds. Okay, Benjamin Achuche watching you from MK UK. Tell Honorable Ashama I greet him. He should get
Benjamin Achuche. I know him.
Achuche. Okay. And I'm saying Achuche. No. Abubakar Raj was good evening. GH Luke was my passport office is becoming a crime scene. Workers in the camera room and front desk extorting money from applicant ministers to take a look. Okay. Mami Jemfua also I went to American Embassy in London for my visa and they have arranged proper place for people who are coming for their visa. I don't know why Ghana they treat us so bad. International say other embassies and what other foreign nations they
Ebuomo.
Na ha no.
Omba be dru ha dia.
They don't care about it. Because if anyways.
Economy once or
honorable.
There's a statement or a message from His Excellency.
Okay. Is it coming right now? Okay, later.
Good news into Ghana.
Okay.
So Ghana economy. I wish to commend the Honorable Minister of Finance, the Governor of Bank of Ghana, and their teams for the close collaboration and coordination they are demonstrating in this economic turnaround. I am confident that by the time the Honorable Minister returns to Parliament to present this year mid-year budget review in August, we will have even more good news for Ghanaians.
Fantastic.
Amen.
Fantastic.
Amen.
John Mahama, President of Republic of Ghana.
Fantastic.
Nano do that.
Abai Papa.
Once we meet John Abano. We station we there. And we will be 80.
More fire.
I got no Bank of Ghana.
More fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Siama. No, Madam for BBA. Nansa de me friend Madam for Unfa.
Oh,
that's why she.
Me no net say bibi go baby ana me obi o dey vice president o dey need pop up me na ko fan be who campaign
honorable Siama me pa
ada no yes sir
untimi country say dollar nintia ada na yes sir ye be ba ho
me no tie o me mo yes sir
ba wa yade
o champion man no dey me say who shan dey what here forget it o ye champion
yeah
o bojuma
me ka kire ni close lady be
catch them man
if me be a kai na me friend no
me ya make out
me catch any close lady no friend kan yes ade
me ko fan ba vice presidential we me nya problem pa ba me use no pa me din me use ya wie na ya appointment abana me fro adamfo senior brother
how why the time so me ji obi a closing remarks on the chief justice case nti ba say e bit my akan 10 minutes nti enye 88 na me fa 2 wrap up.
Okay. 10 minutes we say 88 and now 4
sorry. 4 the honorable but your 4 no corner kwadun so fa
yo me dey make
my honorable answer na be can say MTN chip na iPhone 10 cedis. Yeah 10 cedis. Okay. But your MTN shop bia burum. Almost 10 cedis pe.
Okay.
10 cedis. And I want to say MTN no o hear the large number number 1 na abusuan so you use omo chip na
abusuan no so
boa pa
me omo line ma use me only one line
me so only one line MTN
me number there
it no ye kanfo amom 10 cedis pe obi ankoko pe bi na ye register mam
yeah yo otu bebia ye nam ne efa chief justice formality and yes sir no koboko because to this point you know His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wan from Ghana mrabia nti mo ne adwuma mo ye nne obia ntro na obia nkania obeka na asɛm no ɛmfa ne ho fanko ne obedi nechi any EC boss the penitentiary committee mu ye na mu wie ntem at least ade we mu wie no one day kra enya hwe wono mu ye witness ni nyina no mu from Darko because mami we no obra wa bo wakonja so no enya fe oh yes
from nyina one day
from nyina one day ana ne wie you see ye contem you see MPP fo a kire say omo no mutota omo no muta emu de editor kono echi a odie nsemboni wo kromo a nti omo no mu ye press conference ni we ni nyina edi man nti maame no ono ankasa wa show ni political color nti bebi a edru de omo fra witnesses ni nyina Darko pe na ya we nkochina Friday no na ya we bibia na the report na koma president na maybe Sunday evening obi a hwe TV ana na omampeja ka jese bebi a edru de wo de ko na next na ya fa Jemensa de susu esa de aba onu susu ese kofi unim ne nti a mi senye petition no kra ese tokono kofi she couldn't defend a Ghanaian citizen time I vetino ye bisa say who is a Ghanaian ye wu me wo hospital omu ma mi birth certificate ni we ni nyina we say that cannot make me a citizen of Ghana. But me first birth certificate no edico prepare passport dia passport dey
very illogical.
So that nipa no wa fairly dada law is law on coffee na nipa fu franzusu embra ye papa ba fu boni ye nipa say or ye MPP ni but your person ye juma ti say Ghanaian we ye juma ti say Ghanaian obi ampamo because o mampenyi ku for time say nya Georgina Wood so ye juma atamus bedru so ye juma se Ghana ni bi anka se ye mpam no nti we nu obi ase nkofie na se sa janot na konja we so a akwati se wo a wapra no obeka se the poison ni na ode begu mu na wakum his excellency mo bi anka ntro se o ade we de janu na David Mikai JH Mensa 2000 elections na sa time no na omampenyu kufa biti atamus kakra eno mo se ensa campaign second round na JH Mensa ko gina platform so o se de owo no ya pra no man kunu pra ko nya sa be kuyen inte no na Edru se a may he so rest in peace inte me there baby Edru se de no turning back forward ever backwards never onko ono angasa krama ti se wa pack dada inte onko ntem na e papa ba fo boni no onfa adwuma no na onfanye na enche within this month so your person say EC boss no onu se na sem na nkodu funu
yo ya be hwe asemaka me do afei to
na me da asem de ma no ba wie de ma me de se onu se asema ba bia de na duro no ehu mpo hia se kini pampo ba no ba me hawo ne papa na aten we no chief justice no ba fo boni no unim se up to now wono lady ni stamp enom da so use
sa ebia ye di na 70
because
na ya kasa gina nchai ni ya di obi ya di position ni ma obi a wo di automatically ni ka say use obi bia o still now my stamps
she's still the chief justice who to say president be kase ye na debate on committee findings no she's still the chief justice
one enter me say mo free witness one day
thank you again nana mami we nya ba obi a because mami we would check anyway 7-0 9-0
she's not proven guilty
5-0 we are proven that we the brofo na then na keka bi
the support of public opinion you are proven no
oh yeah
the committee no
committee there ya na committee
and then
the defenders again over to them we na asi ya high hu keke ya ni mami we ya ni na wie na mami we wo de hwe wo kokore 5-0 7-0 9-0 no ni nyina ba kokora nu an ba fo ni mu won nkrophobia na ode wo ye adwuma gender setting NPP for na e use no na san this NPP for na hu se boni amwadi nyina ne maame no e na betwa twitwa ge omo se maame no fio na se Ghana court system no be da ho ne obia judgment everything here kama na nam se NPP for no bewu enu nti omoni abre denden no mo ansa anya smart o mo na mo asa akọfa mo lawyers ni ade no mo defend maame no nana ye ne omo awie na ene no na boka no ho na se be saba maame we asaba back no asaba betra ho ye ko ya na afia ba ye nana ede me ka onai What the upper committee in form funding or the back cry Cabesano? Ghana, no, they say open. Unya case, so first, now no parliament, a hit me for a final market with the case called or quite that day, near the judgment about near a transfer, and this is because 50 years was on your one. Mammy will qualify. Yen in a year when she called
the Quadro Yabo, uncle. That is how he chose to end. Honorable Shaman said, the Massey Papa, Bill's micro credits, Omwa Motusu and San of Mamma Bessian, Omo Ham. Dabi susu bi eni ho enya afi na wokotu susu na obaka se na de manya yesi ekohwe mu no wantua na otwe etwa mu ntino loan unya wo se de ohia na wo Ghana ka me ohia wo na from microcredit no ai on is here from Bills microcredit ye kanfo omaba pa mesra ye ma bills sika na de akotua bills from 0596 0596 920833 0596 920833 batcho from Sesea I think so promotion be air coso now we na Joris reality Joris reality yeah omo project just ensase a o matete so say hu we are 70 by 100 and so 25,000 per 25,000 so kwam kwa chekra ko to bi ase na me bufufu no me se bra na ade bana yate so say pato akatre oh sa how do you catch it? Wow. Kwa me kwache wa koto ase kra. Enti misra mo nso mo look sharp. Ne am dan say we no betua 30% pe o. Ne ase am 6 months. Na was spread this kana kan nyina. Om office location come 22 eya Farewa Junction. Eya tema off the Michelle Camp Road. Na inside attraction say some free bus. Kama. Afi o msi adan manage properties any ade surveying land documentation nyina. It was a one-stop shop from 0533553266. From Mami na yeah kwenim. Okay. Finally no Mami di a year 2074 mixture who other say and helps treat the following blood-related diseases: kidney infections, hepatitis B, abnormal pain, STDs, chest pain, high blood pressure, bad breath, ulcer. Yadia hudu nyina obetimi akon amaw aha na remember me kwan ne de dwumadi nesi Ghana man kasama phone ni ocheman PC bia na mti hai ya sorry ko abunu si na menu apia aye krado kase abe mu ehwam na wotena si na ode asum yen party me da se kwan kwache me da se mo adwane ye da se Facebook force me da se na no to da akoni me din Ghana kasama for I'm out, stay tuned. Yakopon eya domwa ye besan ehia na se party wa hadia party